With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. Snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fun is Shoutouts can't see if hours make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of call his cat and fatty life and all his strife while forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and awareness in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Monday, the 3rd of June 2024. I hope you're all doing very well indeed. Hope you're enjoying your week so far, whatever it is you ended up doing, whether you got to work, or, you know, your fucking day in education stuff or whatever, you know what I mean, like school or college or some pish. Whatever it is you ended up doing today, I hope you had a very enjoyable day so far. For some people it's just beginning of the day, for some people it's right fucking Tuesday, like fucking D-Dog. The crazy Australian who's awake at 4 AM for bingo. Fucking crazy dude. But there you go. But yeah, we are going to play bingo today, of course, and hopefully we can get the full house today because we are yet to get our first full house of the month. We're still on $0 for that bingo prize fund, so fingers crossed we can get the full house today. We were quite close yesterday. And yeah, hopefully today we can go one better and get that full house. Couple of wee things to go over. First of all, in case you're wondering, Phil had a good day yesterday in terms of support because he got more support than he asks for, essentially. The day stream barely hit his mandatory fucking goal of $50, $53 he got instead. And the night stream, the retro react, where he's fucking reacting to content he made with his best friends ever. You know, back in the fucking day. Once again, Phil monetizes his friends and gets $100 for it. So yeah, Phil's in a very chirpy mood for all that money he got. Speaking of support, there's something that Phil said yesterday which kind of stayed in my mind. So Phil was given a tip around like the hour, you know, like as he's well into his contributions essentially. Somebody gave him this, you know, tip, and Phil was quite aggressively challenging it.
RC, the $2 tip.
Just wait for us. Wait for us.
Here we go again. Would you shut up about support? Literally, we're not talking about support.
So Phil is apparently claiming that the whole stream so far up to that point has not involved him trying to seek, you know, mention support. Support apparently was never mentioned up until that point. But the problem for Phil is, especially when, you know, things like YouTube and all that shit, if you go to down description, they automatically fucking have transcripts available. So, with that in mind, wait for the fucking thing to load. Oh balls, I think I just cracked. There we go. The thing was fucking going crazy. There we go. That was a bit of an alarming fucking delay. Let's type in the word support, shall we? 23 mentions, like that could be comments as well. Hold on. The first couple of things mentioned support is like comments or whatever. So hold on, let's see. So 12 minutes into Phil's podcast yesterday, Phil says this.
Crowd comes out, regulars and supporters. So
he's talking about his attendance, he's talking about his audience, but he's also talking about people that are literally supporters. He's mentioning support 12 minutes into the podcast. What about the next time you fucking mention it? The next time Phil mentions it, and would you look at that? Not long afterwards as well, people are supporting Street Fighter in general. You know, attendance is lower, support is lower, but that's just part of the course. Yeah, Phil apparently didn't mention support one time when he was fucking challenged on talking about support. And here's several examples here. There's more. Someone who had supported my original Hades playthrough. He's talking about fucking, you know, he's talking about fucking Game Cooker, who you know, gave him fucking $30 to fucking play Hades 2. You know what I mean? I was actually dead for support, he says. Phil would not stop talking about support, and he's trying to fucking pretend on that same podcast they hadn't mentioned fucking support. What about a shit? If I can say I'm doing a chill stream tonight where I talk for 2 hours and I get attendance and support. And if I do, you know, so they fucking go, Mer fucking mentions the fucking support. What about here? Literally least attended, least engaged, least supported, least viewed game that I've done in years. Once again, I'm talking about fucking support. I'm gonna shit here. 52 minutes into the fucking podcast. If you suggest something you commit to, come in to watch and see it and support it now. He would not stop mentioning fucking support. It was all over the goddamn place. Now, I'm not even counting the times where Phil is actually getting fucking support. These are all mentions that Phil Burnell had of his own volition talking about support during his own shitey fucking podcast. You know, so I wasn't counting the times where Phil was thanking people for the support they gave him. You know, so I would have felt a bit cheaty, you know. But yeah, and then it all ends and all summarizes with fucking shit.
About support, literally we're not talking about support.
You wouldn't shut the fuck up about fucking support, Phil. YouTube does not lie. You know, rewind the fucking podcast you had. You can hear many times you fucking mentioned support. Ah, fuck, Barack Wells is asking how much they mentioned engagement. Ah, balls. I just closed the fucking thing. Hold on a second. Let me get it open again. Go transcript, let it fucking load out. At least it'll load it quickly. Engagement. So there's no, keep in mind some of these mentions will be from the comment section themselves of the video. So the first time it appears in the transcript of the... Here we go. Well, that's not even fucking mentioning engagement. That's like the title of this fucking chapter. Phil, it took Phil almost an hour to mention engagement, and even then, it's disengagement he mentioned. That's a strange one. I did not expect that. And then he's sort of here, you know, attendance, engagement, support, multiverses, blah 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 blah. Usually, it fucking says that far more, yeah, so that's a bit of a strange one. Anyway, I just thought I'd kind of start off with Phil showing us hypocrisy, trying to fucking pretend he's not mentioned support at one time. Oh, during yesterday's podcast, yeah, Phil, you mentioned that a whole goddamn lot. Anyway, that was yesterday's podcast, that was yesterday's shit show. Today, we got Bingo to focus on. Not sure when Phil's going to go live. Phil's been very strange for timings lately. I thought I'd go back and check out this old classic blast in the past. This was made 9 years ago, the 30th of May 2015. And it's a video compilation from almost a decade ago of Phil lying all the time and not keeping his promises. Some things never change, eh?
The following
DSP tries it.
has been paid for by the
Kojima World Order.
Why would this fucking video have a DSP song in it? God damn. I fucking just might mute that shit. Fuck that. But yeah. Fuck me, what's this all shit? Love the stream and chat. Seems to have a lack of a-holes, which is great. Can't wait for the rest of DAI. I don't know what fucking game he's playing now. Most of them are too dumb to figure out how to use real IRC, lol. Need babies on Twitch chat to hold their hands. And in response, so did you, dumbass. Oh, bloody hell. So, hold on. So, where's the first example of, Phil? Is this all just fucking, like, Twitter screen grabs? Let's just fast forward to here. Here we go. So, let's just fucking summarise. The train wreck continues in the following clip. So I'm about to show you. However, we won't put text over what Phil is saying because the video speaks for itself. Instead, why don't you guys share your opinions and thoughts in the comments section and enjoy a train wreck? Look at this. Look at these fuckers back in the fucking day trying to manufacture engagement. Outrageous. Oh good, the music's fading out.
So,
Fuck.
let's talk about it right now, ladies and gentlemen. This past week has been wild. This past week saw the release of, in no particular order, Dragon Age Inquisition, WWE 2K15, Far Cry 4, Little Big Planet 4, Pokemon Omega Ruby, and tonight I'm starting with Smash Brothers on the Wii U. What the flipping shit, right? And keep in mind, I didn't play every game. There's actually a couple other games that came out that I'm not talking about. That many games came out this week. And, of course, a lot of people... What happened to Grand Theft Auto 5, Phil? Grand Theft Auto 5 on PS4 and on Xbox One. Why aren't you playing it? Because there's 6 new games. If there's 6 new games, why would I not play them to play Grand Theft Auto 5? I played Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, don't get me wrong, and by no means am I saying I don't want to replay Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm very intrigued to see it on the next-gen consoles in first person, which seems to be a totally new way to experience Grand Theft Auto 5. But I'm not going to do it now. I know a lot of kids are all hyped up about it, and that's all they're talking about. They don't want to talk about anybody. They ignore like nothing else happened this week. It's only Grand Theft Auto 5. That's ridiculous. That's a stupid mindset for a game everyone already played. I will be going to it eventually, but that's going to be something that will be a perfect project for next year or downtime, and not right now. Because right now, I've got 6 effing games. I said Little Big Planet 4, because people in the stream chat are saying I said Little Big Planet 4. I meant 3. There's so many games out right now that I'm having a hard time catching up and basically playing all of them. So what I'm going to do is explain to you in this video how I'm going to tackle that moving forward. But what I want to tell you is a couple updates regarding some stuff. First of all, those of you who've been following all along, unfortunately know that thekingofhate.com, my website, has basically been down for over a week, about almost a week and a half to 2 weeks now, okay? I have a status update for everyone. The good news is this. I have good news and bad news. The good news is all of the data that was on the kingofhate.com forums, including everyone who had won in the Hardcore Gaming Season giveaway up to now, all of the questions that you guys had actually submitted for this new Ask the King that was supposed to be this week, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. The funniest moments of the year voting. A lot of that stuff, I have it all. Okay? I have an archive of it. The problem is, since the website we found had critical flaws which allowed people to take over the forums, which is the whole problem here, we had to upgrade the website. We said we can't have the website go live again, and the next thing you know, in 5 minutes, someone uses the same exploits to take over the website. It's just going to be the same rigmarole, and there's no point in us bringing the website back up when it still has security flaws, okay? We're moving into a new version of the website and the forums. It's going to have a new homepage. It's going to have a new forums. Everything's going to be new. The problem is, I don't think that I can take this stuff off the old forums and put it onto the new. So the good news is, for those of you who won in the Hardcore Gaming Season giveaway, you're good. You're going to get your stuff. I'm going to be trying to do that sometime in December, mailing all that stuff out, okay? For those of you who submitted stuff and Asked the King, guess what? All of that, I have those questions. You didn't lose your question, didn't get tossed into the air. The fan art, that's another big one. The fan art exists. If you submitted fan art up to now, I pulled as much as I could, and I think we're good. The fan art does still exist, and I will be using it.
I pulled as much as I could.
Oh my god! What's up?
That clip, out of context, would be perfect for current day WWE champions' habits. Thank you very much to Barrett Wells for super chat. He says he rolled out something without testing. It's a classic DSP way, isn't it? He'll criticise and mock others for doing such things like YouTube or whatever, but when Phil does it, it's perfectly fine for Phil to fucking do it. Why shouldn't Phil Bonnell do it? He hasn't got time to fucking test things and make sure they fucking work. He's too busy being an adult, paying his bills and fucking, you know, I don't know, pulling fucking things on the Ryu Supercard. Right, I think this is a time when he was playing Supercard, or it was just afterwards, I can't mind. Phil is still not live yet, fuck me, man. Fuck me, I forgot how annoying these were back in the day. These fucking ridiculous, you know, updates.
Using it moving forward. And, what was the other one? Oh
yeah, I wanted to hear him fucking say that pull thing again.
Up to now, I pulled as much as I could, and I think
I pulled as much as I could. WWE Champions time.
We're good. The fan art does still exist, and I will be using it moving forward. And, what was the other one? Oh, things like voting on the funniest moments. I have that data, so if I do...
Oh, fucking funny moments. I mean, what funny moments exist in Phil Bonnell's playthroughs?
Create in the future the funniest moments voting in December, I can pull that data out of that forums and kind of renominate some of those things on the new forums. The bad news is I don't think I can actually transfer it over and just paste it on the forum. It doesn't work like that because we're going to a totally new layout, a totally new thing. Okay? So The good news is kind of great. The data's not lost, and it's being worked on. I want to give a shout out to Onyx, who not only has been awesome working on the website, he also set up stream chat, he set up bots. He's really, you know, busted his ass to make this website a better place. And if anything, when this whole ordeal is done, he's going to be the #1 person who deserves praise and thanks, because he's doing this for me and you guys, because he knows how frustrating it was that we lost the website. Okay, so thanks to Onyx. And basically, what it's looking like is that within a couple weeks, we may have the website back. That's the good news. Unfortunately, there's a piece of bad news with that, and the piece of bad news is, look at how busy I am. This is by far the busiest I've ever been. I'm literally juggling 2 billion games at once, right? I'm doing YouTube streaming now, which is different. It's more difficult to set up than it was on Twitch. It's a lot of work, and I don't have time to work on the website. So if the website went live tomorrow, great, but I don't have time to go on there and create forums and set up stuff. So the bottom line is, I don't know how anything's going to work for the end of the year this year. I don't know if we're going to have end-year voting polls for the funniest moments. I don't know if we're going to have, you know what I mean? And I hate to say that, but I really got fucked. I mean, I really did. These people fucked all of us. All of us who love the community, who love my content, who love my year-end stuff. We all got fucked by a bunch of immature, selfish pigs. And it's bullshit, but it's life. And I'm not going to sit here and stop my feet and go, and be all negative about it, because I'm so excited this week. Because this week in particular, I stayed away from all negativity. I stayed away from all drama. I ignored all the bullshit that happened on Twitter. I didn't have a website of bullshit. The stream chat was under control. I had massive amounts of great games. And this week in particular was the most fun, the most stress-free week that I feel that I've had in a long time.
Who fucking cares? Soul's going live. Fucking hooray for that. Let's get this fucking paused in time. I wonder if we're going to have an intro today. So there we go. It's just about to end. Are we going to have an intro, or is it going to go straight into his other intro? What will happen? Do we have a wee short intro? Oh, you will as well. Oh, for fuck's sake, he's wearing the bowling shirt today. Looks like a fucking reject from the fucking... I don't know. I was going to name a bowling movie, but I can't think of any at the top of my head. Anyway, I'm going to keep watching this for now. I mean, we're not going to watch the whole thing here. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll just fucking keep watching this for now and see. Oh, it's funny how old Phil sounds a lot like modern day Phil. I ignored the hate and I ignored the bullshit and I ignored the drama, and I had such a positive week.
It was really where I felt like I'm back. I'm back into the groove of things. I'm enjoying the games I'm playing. I want to be here every day playing games for you guys. It's a different mentality than whenever, oh, well, Phil, before you can go live on stream today, you got these assholes over here complaining about this. You got this drama going on Twitter. Your website's exploding. Fuck that shit. I'm here to play games, not to be a fucking involved in teen drama bullshit. And that's the problem, is that these past few years, I let myself get wrapped up in too much teen drama bullshit that I'm way more mature and way past. I'm past that segment of my life where I care about that shit. I'm here to play games and have fun on a daily basis, period. If you want to join me and be part of that ride, great. If you want to be a drama queen and start trouble here and there, fuck off, because that's not what I'm about, and I'm not going to get caught up in that shit anymore, okay? I had so much fun this week, there's no way I'm going back to the bullshit. Trust me, when this website comes back, things are going to be a lot different. Let's put it that way. So anyway, thanks very much, everyone, for being patient, for joining me this week, regardless of any kind of crap that was going on, for adjusting to the new YouTube streaming, etc. Okay? The website is being fixed. It will be up, hopefully sooner rather than later. I don't know how much I could work on it, but I promise you that I will do my best to make sure that site is back so we have our community back. Okay? Streaming this week on YouTube was very unique for me, because every day I was live streaming on YouTube rather than Twitch. I was using both channels. I used both the King of Hate vlogs for the week in preview last week, and right now I use DSP Gaming for all the gameplay, and it was a really unique and fun experience. It's interesting to me because I see how people start to interact. It almost seems like YouTube itself, I hate to say it, has become a hotbed for just a lack of control, people just being fucking nasty, versus when I have my own chat that I can control, it's nice people, they come in, they have intelligent conversations, they're
my own chat that I can control. Pretty much true words never said by Phil Burnell. He loves it best when he can absolutely control what his chat do, what his chat say, what his chat give him. When Phil is in complete total control of his deadheads, that is when he is most satisfied. I mean, I could easily continue this and keep it going, but I feel like we should really start bingo. We should just really get going with bingo. I need a random number. Oh shit, I forgot to encode the fucking... Give me a second, give me a second, guys. I knew I was going to do something. Hold on, give me a second. Go here, go here, and boom. There you go, the chat's on the screen now, if I'm going to ready for that. I knew I was going to do something. So the first number in chat I saw was, I think, Spanrag. Spanrag with 19, it looks like, you know, so there we go. Let's get the bingo board all going and set up not jazz, and let's get Spanrag numbers in there. Let me just randomise the bingo background first of all. Then type in 19. And this is the bingo card we have for today's show. So, we need Phil to be all clown mode. Him to say that being said, shout out to that being said, him scratching the stash, him saying by the way, and him saying essentially. The second row is Phil saying okay, people saying, him displaying some YouTuber jealousy, him standing up, and him making that very annoying T sound.
T T T T T T T T T T.
The third row is Phil saying help, unique, him snorting, him saying in fact, and so anyway. The fourth row is Phil saying members, him slapping the leg, him saying addition now and wrong, and the fifth and final row is Phil saying it is what it is, support, him using hateful slurs, him saying basically, and finally him doing some Q&A. That's today's bingo card. Thank you Spanrag for the picket. If it wins, it's all thanks to me, and if it loses, it's all your fault. I think that sounds fair. Brian's asking, can we have a free space if Phil suddenly has to go to the toilet just before noon his time? Yeah, sure, why not? If Phil has to have a bathroom break randomly in between his podcast, or in the middle of the podcast, sorry, then yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I approve of that idea. There we go, we got an extra way to get a fucking free space today. As you guys know, the aim of the game is for us to try and get a full house 25 out of 25 on a bingo board you see before you on the screen. If we manage to do that, we'll add $25 to the bingo prize fund every month. We try and build up the bingo prize fund as much as possible. We just started a brand new month, so we're still at $0. Let's hope we can win today so we can get $25 on the board and get the ball rolling. Now, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces in the bingo card you see before you. For example, if Phil snorts or burps 10 times before he starts recording for a shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. If Phil says 5 times, that gives us a free space as well. If Phil randomly has to fucking go for a piss in the middle of his podcast, that too gives a free space, because why the fuck not? Brian asked for it and I thought, why the fuck not? Good idea. And finally, if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So there you go, you guys are in direct control of one of the ways we can get a free space. The rest are controlled by Phil and his very bizarre bodily functions, as well as him saying
What?
And yeah, also the aim of the game, as I said, we're trying to get, you know, full houses, we're trying to build up a bingo prize fund. If you want to have a chance of winning that bingo prize fund, at least you know half of the prize, half of it goes to charity, half of it goes to a lucky person. If you want to have a chance of winning that fucking prize, you've got to leave a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. So there we go, you got until the end of the month essentially to make sure your comment is there. It's a brand new community post, started from scratch again for the month of June. For the next 3 months we're going to have that community post, so yeah, if you've not done it yet, date before the end of the month, so there's my chance of winning this month's prize, which is currently $0. And I think I've covered all the bases and all that jazz. Bacon says I left 400 comments. You do that, I'll fucking remove you from the fucking list. One's enough. But yeah, I think the only thing left for me to do is to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off in the battle once more.
And she's a big fucking bitch.
Now on that note, guys, good luck everybody, here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show,
Whoa, this is not fucking this is normal speeds. Hold on. 1.5 speed. Thank you very much, Phil. Enough of this pish for you fucking speaking on normal. Fuck that shit. Let me rewind and start again. There we go. Fucking normal speeds. Fuck that shit.
good morning, everyone. On today's show, we've got some big follow-ups
of yesterday's discussion. It looks like we're going to be playing a new game this week, and we really have to talk about what it's going to be because it starts tomorrow. In addition, I have a big update for the schedule. I now know how I'm going to be covering these upcoming live gaming broadcast events. This normally would be E3 week, but there's no E3. Everything's going on at once, so we'll talk about how that's going to go down on my channels. All this and more on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Did I miss anything else apart from audition? I can't mind. I mean, it felt like it was going way too fast there to try and keep track. Oh, fuck me, man. So yeah, I think I've got everything they said so far. Don't think I missed anything. But yeah, guys, if I miss anything on this bingo card, by all means, please tag me in the chat and let me know. I don't try and miss things on the card, it just happens sometimes, I can't help it.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the show. Today is Monday, the 3rd of June, 2024. Getting back to gaming today, after a React Day yesterday, which was a nice break from the gaming stuff that I've been doing recently. And we got a lot to talk about today, again, including a new game that we're going to be playing tomorrow, and we have to determine which that's going to be. And also, I want to give you a big update on these upcoming events. Before we get to that, I have two quick things to discuss. First of all, honest question for everyone out there, and I know that I have, audience of a couple hundred people right now that'll grow over the course of the show. In Windows 10, I don't know about 11, but in Windows 10, is it a true statement that you cannot tell a PC running on Windows 10 that you just don't want to do updates? And the reason I asked that is because this laptop runs on Windows 10, and periodically, Windows updates download to it automatically, which, by the way, I don't tell it to do, but it does it anyway. And then it tells me that it needs to install them. Now, here's the thing. This PC literally is only used to monitor chat, monitor contributions, and every once in a while, do things randomly. Nothing major at all. I literally don't do anything else. It does not. It probably uses 5% of its processing power. Seriously, I can't imagine this thing being heavily utilized. I don't go to any sites where I care about security or anything like that. None of that, okay? So, quite frankly, what I like to do on the setup is I have multiple browsers open for each of my YouTube channels. For example, one browser is logged in and has all the information for DSP Gaming. The other browser is logged into DSP React, and a third browser is logged into DSP Throwback. So each week, as I jump between the channels and I do various shows, I don't have to constantly be logging in, logging out, opening, reopening setups and videos and windows and things like that, okay? So I like doing it that way. All right. Now, with a major PC like my main PC, obviously with Windows updates, I just want to do them. But on a PC that literally I'm only using to monitor chat, okay, I don't see the reason behind having to do the updates all the time. Maybe every once in a while I like to accumulate a ton of them and do them all at once, right? I used to do that. But now that this laptop is on Windows 10, I'm not kidding you, it seems to be forcing me into doing updates despite the fact that I don't want to do them. And I don't like that. I don't like that somehow Microsoft seems to tell me what to do on a device that I own. I own this laptop. I own the copy of Windows 10. Who are they to tell me I'm forced to do an update? So what they let you do is they let you like delay it for a little bit, like up to 30 days. But then after that, they say, oh, you've paused the maximum amount of pauses. You can't pause again. You must now do the update. What? Like, no, I don't have to do anything. Who the fuck are you to tell me that I'm forced to do an update? This is bullshit. And it's pissing me off. And because here's the deal. This coming week, all right, I have both a special broadcast on Friday to cover the upcoming Summer Game Fest. And then I have another special broadcast on Sunday to cover the Xbox Showcase and, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Showcase, or whatever you want to call it, okay? So that's all well and good. The problem is, I don't want to have my setup reset during the week in the middle of these, especially one of those broadcasts is going to be at 10 a.m. I know that sounds really weird because I never stream that early. But yeah, one of the broadcasts I have to do around 10 a.m. I don't want to wake up, come in here, and all my shit has restarted, and now I have to reset up my entire setup for the stream and be late, or have to rush and be all stressed the fuck out. I should have control over my equipment, not they tell me how to do my equipment. Go fuck yourself. Like, who the fuck are they? And the thing is, this didn't used to be like that. I can tell you purposefully that there were things that I've kept not updated for years and years and years, and it was fine. It doesn't affect anything. They might tell you it is. They might, oh my god, this guy is falling. They're full of shit. It doesn't make it benefits them, not you. Okay?
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
When you need to. If it's a piece of equipment you're literally not using often for anything too crazy, you don't have to do massive updates. Case in point, okay? I put off updates for like a month, and then they forced me to do them. I did them, and then immediately the next day they said, oh, there's more updates to do. Fuck you, I just did updates yesterday. What are you talking about? And that's the problem. Sorry, I don't want my setup constantly restarting every day because Microsoft is inefficient, doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and constantly loads me with updates. They can kiss my ass, basically. So yeah, I'm pretty angry about this. I don't want to keep doing this. I thought, maybe 2-3 times a year, I queue up all the updates, and when nothing going on, I'll do them. Now, whenever we feel like it, we tell you to do the updates, and you're forced to do it, right? That's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, bloody hell. Windows are responsible for the software that they sell, so naturally when there's any potential security vulnerabilities, they want to try and roll out fucking patches, because the amount of fucking times that people fucking exploit some sort of vulnerability in Windows, like fucking, any version of fucking Windows essentially, especially Windows 10, Windows 11 or whatever. Windows need to fucking repair that vulnerability. And so that's what the updates are for, Phil, because they're trying to fucking protect you at the end of the day. If you don't want Windows updates, then don't connect your laptop to the internet. I mean, this is such a bizarre, booming ass fucking rant. This is literally a fucking kind of rant you get a fucking 70-year-old fucking complaining about with a fucking laptop that was gifted to them by some younger relative to try and stay in touch with the rest of the family. And like, I don't want to fucking do updates on my laptop. I just want my fucking Facebook. I just want my fucking Facebook so I can. I'm sure the old person would say fucking naturally, you know what I mean? Because why the fuck not? This is a Scottish old person after all. I don't want fucking updates. I just want my fucking Facebook so I can talk to fucking Janet down the fucking road. Well, the laptops are for your benefit. They are for your safety and security of the fucking software you fucking have. You complain, but it is just such a weird, boomer ass move. You're complaining for the sake of fucking complaining.
So does anyone know if this is true or not? Am I forced to do it? Like, it's telling me right now, I'm literally forced to do this update within the next 7 days. And there's nothing I can do about it. I've maximum number of pauses reached is what it's telling me. So if that's the case, I gotta try to schedule it to do it on a night when it's a normal day, not when it's like, you know, Friday or Sunday when I have these special events going on, but a normal day when I have some extra time to do that shit.
Why didn't you, you know, how about this? Once you finish your very last stream on Wednesday night, how about you fucking do it afterwards when you finish up, you know, all that? That'll be the perfect time to do it. Because you're off on Thursdays. And you can fucking make sure that if anything broke, you know, afterwards, whatever, you know, let me fix this on my day off when I have 5 fucking minutes.
Well, no one's actually answered me. You guys just say, oh, well, there's a reason that it's like, I don't care what the reason is. I don't give two shits. They don't, just because they run their businesses a certain way and they feel that it's beneficial to them to have auto updates doesn't mean that I have to bend over and take it and do what they say. It's
I love it. I mean, and then when the laptop fucks up and screws up or whatever and has all these fucking, you know, things go wrong with it, who are you going to fucking blame? If something happens to that fucking laptop and he doesn't accept responsibility for something going wrong with it, I may lose my goddamn mind more than usual.
my equipment. I bought it. I can do it as much as I fucking want or as little.
No, Phil. You did not buy that. No, this is a potential slip from Phil here. This laptop that he uses to monitor his chat was allegedly gifted to him. This is the Acer laptop he's using to monitor his chat. As far as I'm aware. And yeah, that shit was gifted to him by a fan, apparently. So Phil is now claiming he bought it. This means, basically this fucking strengthens the argument that Phil is lying about being gifted all these things and he's actually just buying them himself. Because as far as I'm aware, the laptop he's using now is the exact same Acer laptop that was allegedly gifted to him years ago. I mean, Phil made a whole video, but let me see if I can find the video. Let me quickly see if I can dig this up for you guys. DSP Acer laptop. Yeah, here we go. 2021.
Alright, so
Shut up, you dick. Oh yeah, Phil made a special video. You know, the special vid, Acer Aspire 5 live laptop unboxing and setup.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special, unexpected video. I was not expecting this to happen. I'm very grateful that it did, because as you guys know, as a full-time streamer, wow, my hair is sticking right up right here. You
Who
see this?
fucking cares?
Stupid. How it's doing that? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But anyway,
Who fucking
as a
cares?
full-time streamer,
God damn, this is normal speed as well. Hold on. No, not subtitles.
Oh my dog! What's up?
So yeah, thank you very much for Warren for a super chat. It says when the laptop all goes to shite, it'll be the trolls' fault. Oh, naturally, yeah, naturally. Damn dirty trolls breaking his laptop by forcing Phil to not update it. Anyway, 1.25 speed at time go.
I have a certain equipment that I use every single day that's part of my necessary setup. You know, I have my gaming rig to my right, which is all my consoles, my TV, and all of that. To my left, I have my PC that I capture and broadcast from every day. But then one of the critical pieces of equipment that I use every single day is a laptop. And my laptop is a Samsung laptop that I purchased in 2012. When I purchased it in 2012, it was a refurb, okay? It actually is a 2011 model. And I got it at Best Buy. and it was supposed to be very powerful. I actually bought it expecting that I would be able to play games and do streams and do all kinds of stuff on it. When I bought it, that was my intention. Suffice it to say, it didn't really work out that way. When I moved out here in 2014, the first thing I tried to do was run a live stream off of this. Not a gameplay stream, but just a live stream to show you guys my new place. And the thing was terrible. It was choppy as hell and didn't run very well at all. The laptop served its purpose. I've had this laptop for the greater part of a decade. And every single day that I stream, I use this laptop. I use it for two primary things. Firstly, I see the stream chat, okay? And I get to talk with you guys during the stream chat. That's primarily the focus that I need this. This is how I see you guys right in front of me and I interact with you, okay? But also, in recent years, since I became a full-time streamer, I use this laptop to track contributions. When you become a channel member, when you do a super chat, or if you tip me live during the stream, which there may actually be a few of during this very video right here, I give you a live shout out, and this is how I track that, okay? Now, it's funny because over the years, the laptop has degraded worse and worse and worse. It really has. To the point now, I'm fighting with this thing more often than not to even get it to work and have basic things happen on it.
I'm fast
to open the browser.
I'm fast forwarding.
Working never goes away. This laptop absolutely served me well, all right? But for the last 5+ years, it has been running like molasses, incredibly slow. I can't even open this laptop to tweet.
Yeah, we get it.
They didn't give me a Windows disk. I paid $200 for them to fucking reformat it. So it just kind of, I just used it as...
Oh, hold on. What was that about fucking not being happy you didn't get a Windows disk for the old laptop?
A Windows disk. Great. Now you may say, well, why didn't you just reformat the laptop? When I bought this laptop in 2012, they didn't give me a Windows disk. So without the Windows disk, I can't reformat it myself, and I'm not going to take it to a repair place and pay $200 for them to fucking reformat it. So it just kind of, I just used it as is for as long as I possibly could. And earlier this year, many times this thing was giving me issues. I was telling you guys, sorry, it was laptops crashing and stuff.
Man, fucking wow.
You guys. So that's a good thing, okay? It's going to work. I'm going to have, everything's going to work nicely now, basically. It'll be smoothly, I hope. Now, just to clarify.
Hold on. Did I miss a point? Did I miss a part I was trying to wait for?
Chat with you guys at a much better rate. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to have issues with that kind of stuff anymore. So that's a good thing, okay?
What the fuck?
That's a very good thing.
And
I appreciate the fact that this person donated it. I'm going to have a stream chat that's going to work.
There it is. This person donated it. Phil is claiming that the laptop he uses to monitor his chat was gifted to him by a person. It was donated to him. That is what Phil said when he was given this laptop. And now, all of a sudden, lo and behold, Phil is claiming he bought his damn fucking laptop.
Well, no one's actually answered me. You guys just say, oh, there's a reason that it's... I don't care what the reason is. I don't give two shits. They don't... Just because they run their businesses a certain way and they feel that it's beneficial to them to have auto updates doesn't mean that I have to bend over and take it and do what they say. It's my equipment. I bought it. I can do it as much as I fucking want or as little...
I bought it. This feels kind of like a gotcha moment, where Phil has been exposed for lying about fucking fans gifting him things for his business. It feels kind of like a gotcha moment. So, yeah, I know it's like one of those things where it's like, do we take Phil's word that people are gifting him all these things behind the scenes, like the fucking Xbox and the laptop and all that shit? Or is Phil actually just buying them himself and pretending his fans are that super generous to him? I don't know. As soon as Phil said I bought it, I thought, hold the fuck on. No, you fucking didn't. Anyway, let's just crack on with Bingo, but bear in mind that things that Phil says cannot be taken to be true, because he lies all the fucking goddamn time.
Doesn't mean that I have to bend over and take it and do what they say. It's my equipment. I bought it. I can do it as much as I fucking want or as little as I fucking want. They don't have the legal right to force me to do things. At all. Period. That pisses me off. Yeah, I didn't do... That's exactly right, David. I'm not doing Windows 11. They constantly keep telling me to do Windows 11 on here, and I'm not doing it. You know, I hear so many things about Windows 11 that are bad. And people are like, oh, shit, I hate Windows 11. I have Windows 11 on the mini PC. So far, seems okay, but when everyone's saying Windows 11 is inferior to 10, I am not putting Windows 11 on this thing, you know? You can disable automatic updates, but after a certain point, it becomes inevitable. No, exactly. That's exactly right. That's what's happened to me. Basically, I put it off for like a month or two, and it forced me to do it back in early May. I said, all right, fine, we'll do it. And then literally the next fucking day, it said, oh, there's more updates. You have to do them right now. I was like, no, fuck you. I just did them yesterday.
So apparently Phil refusing to do these updates is actually against the terms of service of him using the laptop. Look, I'm there. I've read the terms of service myself, but so many of you guys are saying that, you know, it's in the terms of service, you know. And then Chris Sizemore as well saying you actually do. You agreed to the EULA. Yeah, so, Jesus, man. Phil Phil, for somebody that's usually surrounded by technology to do his fucking work, he's surprisingly inept when it comes to technology.
Just because you're too fucking stupid to program it to do it all at once doesn't mean that I have to now bend over and do more updates. So I delayed them another month, and now today it pops up. That's it, your limit has been reached. Now you must do updates again. I'm like, who are you? It's like a bully coming to your house. Do what I say. No, fuck you, Microsoft. Who the fuck? Like, really? And the thing is, like I said, it didn't used to be like that. I had Windows products in the past that I didn't update for a long time. I'm talking years. Seriously. Like, I was like, nah, fuck that. I don't need the updates. And I was just deny, and it didn't affect shit. It never affected a damn thing. Nope, not once. And it doesn't brick your... Wow, people are like, seriously? People are so the sky is falling and believe everything that they're told. Oh, but that will brick your PC. I shit you not. I had a PC I didn't do Windows updates on like for 4 years and it didn't brick the PC. It did nothing. The PC ran perfectly fine actually and never had an issue. So it's complete nonsense. Anyway, so no one's really helping. Everyone seems to be
Burger?
the impression that there's nothing you can do. So I guess I'm stuck. I guess I have to do this forced restart in the next week. And Microsoft gets to control our lives because we use their operating system. Well, Microsoft, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Seriously, that's bullshit. And if I had a way to disable it, I absolutely would. Okay.
Phil likes his updates disabled, like his fans.
Okay. Now, the other thing I want to say before we get started. Yesterday, we had a very honest discussion, right? We did, on this very show. Some people understood it, respected it, and gave me good feedback. Others, who were completely immature, took offense, whined, bitched, and complained, and ran to detractor content because that's what they do, because they're immature people. Goodbye. Don't come back. If you can't have an honest conversation about something, then you shouldn't be on the internet. No lie. I got a comment. This is a good comment I got from someone. They said, so yesterday's podcast is a disaster, and here's why. Everything I did on yesterday's podcast is wrong from a content creator's perspective. I was honest about my business. I was honest about content that I make. I talked to my audience as if they were viewers rather than friends. You know, basically I did everything wrong, right? I was honest with my audience. And because of that, that doesn't play the game. That doesn't make people feel all cozy, warm, and at home. And instead, some people start to get apprehensive and they start to get all afraid because Phil's telling it like it is. But here's the thing. That person's absolutely right with that comment. I agree with them. The problem is that's not who I am, and it's not who I've ever been in the 16 years I've been on YouTube. I've been the outlier. I've been the guy that does it different. I'm not here to coddle people. I'm not here to kiss butt. I'm not here to make you feel like you're my personal close friend. I'm not here to create a false parasocial relationship with you so that you think, oh, my best friend Phil, let me come to his stream and throw money at him. That's not who I am. That's never who I'm going to be. And I'm not going to change to play the game. That's why, while everyone else on YouTube who played the game got bigger, got more views, got exclusive access to content and rights to play games early and sponsorship deals, I stayed where I was. Because
Well, I want to remind you again that you have done several sponsorship deals in the past. You have shelled a variety of different products over the years. Just because you're not prominent enough to fucking get good sponsorship opportunities anymore does not mean you fucking stayed away from that shit. You seized these sponsorship opportunities when they fucking came along. You were happy to shell beanbag chairs, game controllers, fucking sweeties, weird candy, whatever, and even fucking gamer chairs. You shelled fucking games on Twitch. You shelled everything. Look Crate. Don't even get me fucking started in goddamn Look Crate, for God's sake. That was a whole entire series of fucking shelling crap. So don't you fucking dare pretend you're fucking most moral high ground trying to avoid fucking being a shell to try and avoid being like all these other content creators. You were a damn shell yourself, and then you fucking fell off the popularity and you weren't worth being advertisement material anymore. You would do more harm to an advertiser than good. That's a simple truth of the fucking matter, and you know that. So you spin some strange fucking sob story where it's like, oh, I'm fucking going to go against the grain and not do sponsor. I'm not going to sell out. Phil wishes he could fucking sell out. Nobody fucking wants to do business with him anymore.
I know my role. I'm different than the rest of them. And I'm not a shill, and I'm not a dishonest person. I want to be transparent with my audience. If things are not going well for various reasons, I want to tell you that so that we can figure out why things aren't going well, get to the root of that problem, and solve it. Instead of pretending like there's no problem, lying to you with a big smile on my face, and saying, hey guys, I'm your best friend, just throw me money. Newsflash, I'm not your best friend. We are friendly, especially if you're a regular on my streams and I know you when we have conversations, but we're not best friends.
Oh god, Mister's billing me to check something out. They sent me, hold on. Mister, why do you billy me so much? It's so cruel and unusual. Stop the billing. It's on Twitter apparently. This is not from today, is it? No, this is I think this is yesterday's one, isn't it? So, yeah, Mister the Billy has sent me this one. The Renton Liar. I have no words, this is such an insane lie. Passion for life. You go outside once a week, Phil. Social experience. You ban people for not talking about you constantly. That is true.
But that's not DSP gaming. That's never been what I've been about. Since the moment I started on YouTube, it's about passion. Passion for games, passion for life, just hanging out, having a good time, but also feeling like we're friends and we're sitting on a couch together playing games, having a social experience, and enjoying it because of our common
admiration of the media, right? That's what it's always been about. Not about making a buck, not about shilling, not about this, not about that, not about, oh, instant gratification because you like a certain kind of game. It's about reality, all right? A lot of people have come to my streams in the last many years because they want to disconnect from all this shit. But that's...
I mean, it's funny how he's, you know, he's gone back in his own fucking word a day later. Oh, it's incredible. This is why you cannot take Phil seriously. You really can't. Oh, fuck me, man. It's just... It's unbelievable. I'll just give a wee quick kind of wee repost. There you can go. Ah, Jesus Christ, man. Let's just get a Twitter back up there. Load, you bastard. Oh yeah, in case no one ever saw this before. Phil posted this tweet. And somebody said nice tits. And Phil responded, pics aren't tits, and perhaps you should examine yourself if you think that way. Phil genuinely believed these are pics that he was showing off. Yeah. Phil has delusions of grandeur, clearly. Anyway, let's get back to I said no. We'll close that. I don't have that. Let's get back to the bingo.
Right? I have a life. I'm married. You know, I don't misrepresent myself on my streams or anything like that. And at the end of the day, yes, this is my hobby. This is what I love to do. I have passion for it. This is the best job I've ever had, but it's a job. And I have to treat it as such. Because the moment that I don't, the moment that I stop acting like this is a job, basically, we lose ourselves. And I think sadly that's what's happened. A lot of these content creators, oh, well, you know, this is so different, right? You're my friends and we're gonna hang out and go. And then it's crazy. It's just crazy bullshit. I mean, fucking people like Pokemon and shit shouldn't even exist. And the only reason they do is because they're...
Oh, that's a bit toxic. Phil's actually naming names now. Pokemon shouldn't even exist. Why is that, Philly?
And then it's crazy. It's just crazy bullshit. I mean, fucking people like Pokemon and shit shouldn't even exist. And the only reason they do is because their entire existence is a parasocial relationship with a bunch of fucking losers on the internet who toss them shit. And they're never honest. They're just always fucking being there just to receive payment for that nonsense, okay? I am never going to be like that. All right? Never. Because I'm...
Phil, you're surrounded by things that you claim are gifted to you by your audience to improve your business. The webcam you're talking to right now, the capture card to capture gameplay, the Xbox console you play your games on, the laptop you fucking monitor stream chat with. You're surrounded by things that are gifted to you by your audience because apparently you're that popular that you get this kind of support. Oh man, it's that Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know if I can. I need Otters straight away. Otters, save me. Save me from the bad man. Jesus Christ.
Make the bad man stop.
This is fucking suffering today. And why is he so full of shit? Why is he completely hypocritical on a regular fucking basis? Why does it always catch me off guard when I expect it? Oh, Christ alive, man. Fuck me, man. Days like today, I do wish we had some sort of pay-to-win feature. But that would too greedy. Let's just get on with bingo. Let's just fucking endure it.
honest. So, you know, sometimes I'm going to have a situation where I'm going to have something important to talk to you about and I want to tackle it and I want to be able to do that. And there's so many people, I hate to say it, and I said this yesterday, I'm going to reiterate. There's too many people, an entire generation, who seem to be coddled. When you were growing up, your parents told you you were the most special person on the planet. It's like you grew up in a bubble. You grew up inside of a fucking, a cellophane wrap. You grew up inside of a bubble, what do you call those things? Bubble wrap? Or like, you know, you're inside of a padded fucking...
Hold on. What was that hand gesture you used for bubble wrap?
You grew up inside of a bubble, what do you call those things?
What do you call those things? And he just fucking... He's just visualising Hulk Hogan's nipples right there. You can guarantee he's definitely visualising Hulk Hogan's nipples.
You grew up inside of a fucking, a cellophane wrap. You grew up inside of a bubble, what do you call those things? Bubble wrap? Or like, you know, you're inside of a padded fucking room, you're all cozy with your fucking stuffed animals and shit. That's not life. That is not life. That is not reality. If that's how you grew up, isolated like that, you're going to find at some point in your life, you're going to have to go out there to the real world, and it's going to be a shocking surprise when you realize not everyone cares about you and is going to treat you like life's special snowflake, okay?
What the fuck do you know about the real fucking world, Phil? You're a goddamn hermit who stays inside 6 days a goddamn fucking week, who only goes outside to fucking get groceries and occasionally get a fucking shitey haircut. You have no fucking friends around you because you fucking lack the personality to attract people to want to be a fucking friend. Not even your fucking neighbours seem to fucking enjoy tolerating your existence. So, and what else? It's like your life is essentially fucking telling people the most mundane, boring crap that happens in your pathetic little empty life. And you're treating it like some sort of fucking hot content to talk about in your fucking shitty podcast. Guys, you should have seen Jasper today, guys. Jasper was at the fucking back door, staring out at the woodland cutters out the back, and like he pawed at the window, and it was like he was waving, and it was amazing. And I'm going to spend 5 minutes telling you all about how he waved. And I was like, Phil, just no, this is a nothing bugger story. Just get the fuck on, mate. Oh, god damn. Fuck me. Right, bingo. Let's just focus. Bingo. Come on, let's just batter through this.
Some of the responses that I got to stuff like, well, we wanted you to play a game. You didn't immediately drop absolutely everything that you were doing to play the game at the day it came out of nowhere. Therefore, no one's ever going to watch you ever play that game ever again because you were a few months late. So you're an asshole then. You're a completely entitled brat. And you're mad at me because I don't drop everything to do what you demand the day that you decide that you want it. What the fuck kind of an attitude is that? But you see, this is me speaking honestly to an audience. And if you understand what I'm saying and you get it, you're not offended. Because you're probably mature, you probably are, you know, a little older. You know, younger people totally wouldn't get that because that's what they've been grown up and catered to understand. The internet is instant gratification. Everything I watch, I get immediately, and if I don't, that's awful, and I whine and cry like a baby. You'll get nowhere. You'll literally.
But you spent yesterday whining and crying like a baby because you weren't getting immediate fucking instant gratification for support playing Multiverses and Hades 2. So the very next fucking day, you have some sort of clip session asking your audience why.
You get nowhere in life if that's the case, right? The reason that I'm still here after 16 years is because I'm different, right?
The reason you're still here after fucking 16 years is because you refuse to get a fucking job, and because whales keep you fucking afloat. You constantly fucking beg day after fucking day, come up with some sort of fucking sob story. Oh guys, I need fucking help to pay my bills, I need fucking help for this, I need help buy me games, help get this for me, help get that for me. The reason you're still here is twofold. One, you can't fucking admit defeat and get a real fucking job because that would mean fucking the detractors are right and that you were fucking wrong. And two, you guilt trip the mentally ill, the vulnerable, the fucking outcast of society. You fucking pretend to be some sort of beacon, some sort of hope for the hopeless, and you fucking seem to, you know, all these weird individuals seem to gravitate towards you, Phil Burnell, for some fucking reason. Your fucking Derricks, your fucking Jades, your fucking OICs, whatever. So these bizarre creatures that don't seem to function properly in normal society seem to all gather around in Phil's community and they gravitate towards him like he's some sort of fucking beacon of hope for them. Like, oh, Phil can make it, we can too, because they see something in Phil that they can relate to. Some sort of toxic ass hermit that nobody fucking likes, and they think to themselves, that's like me, for real. So yeah, it's like he's afloat and staying afloat barely because of the gullibility of his own fucking dentheads who Phil swindles on a regular fucking basis to keep him fucking afloat. That and a 16-year history of a whole bunch of shite archived on YouTube, barely getting little trickling amounts of fucking ad revenue for like 70,000 fucking videos. It's like he is absolutely delusional if he thinks this is sustainable. We are watching this idiot circle the drain slowly but fucking surely.
And people either like or hate that, but for some reason they want to watch it, right? So there you go. I'm not going anywhere. At any time, I will go somewhere when I decide that I'm done, right? The day that I said I'm done, I don't want to stream anymore, that's when I go away. But outside of that, I'm going to still be here making content, having a good time, doing what I love, and doing what you guys love, for as long as I feel like it. Doesn't matter how many people don't like that and want to fucking, we're going to shut him down. Shit. No, you're not. It's never going to happen. It'll be when I decide that I step away from streaming and content creation, period. Okay?
I will agree that Phil Burnell will be the end of Phil Burnell. No, we can try as much as we want, if we wanted to, but Phil Burnell is his own worst enemy, and it will be Phil Burnell that will end up dealing the death blow to Phil Burnell's YouTube career.
Jasper is now attacking the new microphone. He's wondering what it is.
Who fucking cares?
So anyway, yeah, after yesterday's discussion, that was very honest. It seemed like there was definitely different ways that people reacted to it. Some people could not believe that I was honest with them. It was like the first person in their life was being transparent and honest, and they were like, they couldn't take it. Like their heads exploded and their you know, brains shot out of their ears like liquid, and they just got so infuriated that someone would speak to them like that. It's like, dude, don't you understand that if I said something yesterday that offended you, you were the problem? Because a lot of people watch it.
I was not prepared for that. I was not prepared for that. Holy fuck. I do apologise for coughing in the microphone as well, but that caught me so off guard. Oh my god. I need to hear that one again. I do apologise. Let me hear that one again.
Some people could not believe that I was honest with them. It was like the first person in their life was being transparent and honest, and they were like, they couldn't take it. Like their heads exploded and their you know, brains shot out of their ears like liquid, and they just got so infuriated that someone would speak to them like that. It's like, dude, don't you understand that if I said something yesterday that offended you, you were the problem?
Burger.
Because a lot of people watched yesterday and weren't offended. They were fine. They're like, yeah, we get it. Totally right. Yeah, it's not instant gratification. That's not reality.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Barrett Wells for a super chat. It says, same guy who gets angry when customer service reps don't know who he is. God, can you imagine Phil Burnell on fucking on hold with some sort of fucking company? But do you know who I am? I was forfeit evil, you know. Fuck me, man. This is a tough one today. This is. Oh fuck. This is. It's only Monday, but I feel like I need alcohol. It's too early in the week to need alcohol.
Because a lot of people watched yesterday and weren't offended. They were fine. They're like, yeah, we get it. Totally right. Yeah, it's not instant gratification. That's not reality. It's in life, you know, good things come to those who wait. Phil's working on improving and doing things that we want, and that's cool. And if you were...
Yeah, and those kind of fucking people like Windows regularly. Those kind of fucking people are basically told how to fucking feel by you. Those sort of people fucking wait to be told by you what their opinion should be. That is the sort of fucking audience member you usually fucking, you know, take on board on your shitty content. That's the kind of audience you want. The ones to be told how to fucking feel.
Were offended by me saying, hey, grow up. Guess what? You needed to grow up. And maybe you shouldn't be here. And the truth is, it's not my mainstream viewers that acted like that. It's a bunch of fucking troll-ass idiots or people who ride that fucking in-between spot. So now they run to the detractor content. I don't care. Go watch detractor content. You can go hug duty streams and memology all day and circle jerk them and give them money because you're a fucking loser. I don't miss you.
Hey, Emoji got a fucking name drop. I know, did he? You know, it's no surprise that did he get some fucking name drop. He is quite prominent. But Memology as well getting the fucking name drop. Well done, Memology. You've earned that, pal.
All right?
A shame he didn't say that being said. You know, they deserve a shout out as well. Come on, Phil, say it.
So, yes, if I'm going to do better for you, I need honest feedback. I need to know what's working and what's not. I'm not going to pretend like everything is fine all the time, or else I can't get that honest feedback that I need. Like what I determined yesterday from our honest discussion was that Multiverses just is not working for most people. Okay, it's just not. All right, people think that Multiverses is kind of a ripoff of Smash Brothers. They slow down the gameplay and people don't like watching it because of that. Plus, there's a lot of online connectivity issues. I agree with those statements. I'm still enjoying the game, but it's obvious the viewership probably isn't. So if that's the case and you want me to do something completely different, excuse me, I'll do something completely different. And that's the feedback I need. I'll never get that feedback unless I'm honest with my audience. If I just sit here and say, you're my best friend and we're all happy and everything's good and everything's roses and unicorns and smiley faces and this isn't a business, this is our hangout session, come to my clubhouse, come on, and then I give you a name, a generic name. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like, what would be the generic name that we would name everything here? You know, the Brofist Army or the fucking, the Champions Club or whatever. Like, let's make a generic name so I can pretend like we're besties, right? And I could call you that, and then you'll come and you'll throw me money, right? No, I'm not doing any of that. I'm literally never doing any of that. I'm not. That's bullshit. You know, the DS peeps. You see how stupid that shit is? You understand how dumb that shit is. That's why I'm never going to do that. Yes, this is what I love to do.
Yes, Hate Army, that is true. By the way, I'm not shouting out actual Hate Army detractor. Phil's fans, because Phil was the King of Hate, his audience were called the Hate Army. That is legitimately true. Phil used to call his fans the Hate Army. Then Phil Burnell suddenly realised, being the King of Hate is actually kind of a negative fucking thing, isn't it? When people see the King of Hate, when they hear the words King of Hate, they don't think to themselves, wow, it's a person that's fucking really a champion against the hate being thrown against them. When they hear the words King of Hate, they think to themselves, wow, that guy's a fucking hateful bastard. So yeah, Phil, in the past, gave his audience a fucking name to, you know, to be known as the Hate Army. And all of a sudden, Phil's like, wait a second, it's kind of a bad look for me to be the King of Hate. He realised several years too fucking late.
To do. This is what I have passion for, but it's also my business. I have to treat it as such, and we have to have real conversations about that.
Okay, hold on, Phil. Are you trying to fucking pretend you have passion for YouTube because you've made it perfectly fucking clear in the past you don't? You have a passion for gaming, essentially. But so do a lot of fucking people. You've said before you hate the YouTube part of fucking being a YouTuber. You don't like uploading videos. You don't like fucking doing thumbnails. You don't like fucking titling videos. You don't like fucking sorting out tags, whatever. You hate that sort of thing. The only thing you enjoy doing is actually playing the fucking game and receiving money for playing the fucking game. That's the only part of the job you actually like. You've admitted to this already. This is not me being mean. This is actually what Phil has said back in the fucking day.
Shit is? You understand how dumb that shit is. That's why I'm never going to do that. Yes, this is what I love to do. This is what I have passion for, but it's also my business. I have to treat it as such, and we have to have real conversations about that to make out what's best for everyone. For me and you. What I'm liking isn't necessarily what you're liking, and what you want isn't necessarily going to be what I always want to do. We have to find that happy medium to find the balance, right? Like Fallout 4, doing pretty good. The Street Fighter 6 stuff right now, doing pretty good. Let's keep that going. Multiverses.
The start of the fucking stream, you had to go at somebody for saying they weren't interested in fucking Fallout 4 because, and like, You said at the start of your stream to somebody that complained about Fallout 4 that it's meant to be... Fallout is not meant to be a challenge. That was Phil's words. The Fallout video game is not meant to be a challenge. This person has clearly never set eyes on the Fallout 1 game, which is quite a challenging game to play. Apparently, I've never played it myself, but I've seen people play that game and it's quite a tough one. Well, I mean, Fallout 4 is kind of easy, to be fair. But yeah, you can do all sorts of things to fucking make it more fun and more challenging and more entertaining for your audience.
It isn't. Let's do something different. I'm okay with that. Even though it's sad to see it go because I like it, I'm okay and we'll work on that, right? Cool. What's wrong with having that conversation, right? Because people get offended. I don't care. Be offended. Be fucking offended for the rest of your fucking life and live in your bubble and leave me alone. And everybody else too, for that matter, because normal people don't care that you're offended at everything. Really, they don't. We don't care. You go run on X and complain. You go to your fucking little TikToks, you make your videos, and you fucking do your dumb shit. No one cares. Go complain somewhere else and fucking leave us normal people alone. We've had enough.
Phil, it's funny that you think you're normal. That's just fucking sweet. It's so sweet you still believe you're fucking normal. You are one of the most abnormal creatures to fucking exist on YouTube.
Okay, so, excuse me. All that being said, let's now get to business, shall we?
Hey, Phil said that being said.
Burger.
Finally.
Schedule for this week is including 2 special streams where I'm going to be live reacting to content. Okay, and that's coming up in the next week, right? Julio says, I think it's the part where you call people dumb and immature, they might be offended. Good, because if you're dumb and immature and I say you are, and you say, oh, that applies to me, I'm offended, it should. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the only people who would actually be offended by the things I said are actual dumb and idiotic people who are brats. Those are the only people who could possibly be offended. So, good, be offended. You should be. And then you should look in the mirror and say, oh shit, the problem is me, and leave us the fuck alone, or grow up. I'm okay with that. You can be offended if you're a moron. That's fine. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, okay, that's right. I got distracted. So, let us get set up here. And let us get set up here and talk about the 2 important things that we need to discuss on today's show. The important thing number 1, all right, is... What are you guys talking about? I'm not going to pay attention. I got 2 important things to talk about. Number 1 is what game we're playing tomorrow. We have a few options that we have to figure out, okay? Number 2 is... what are we going to do? Well, I'm going to tell you how we're going to cover these upcoming live events. But the thing is, this is kind of a take 2 of me trying to live react to these game events. Last year, it did not go very well. All right? I'm just being honest. Last year, you guys outright gave me massive feedback last year. You said, we want you to live react to these events. So
Oh, yeah, because people are expecting you to be able to fucking react.
Oh my god, what's up?
That's actually a good point. Thank you very much for the super chat for... how do you say this? Oh, none your business. I get it. I get it. I'm a bit slow not take, but I fucking got there in the end. Thank you very much for none your business for the super chat, who says he doesn't want chat to have a collective name because it detracts from him being the focus. It's jealousy wrapped in regarded tiny man syndrome. That's a very good point. It's actually a really good fucking point. As I said, back in the fucking day, he didn't mind his own fans having a fucking name, a label, you know what I mean? Because Phil was a king of hate, and so his audience and his fans were the hate army and all that shit. These days, Phil does seem very protective of that shit. And as Steve says, he should call them dents, reclaim the slur. That's just fucking plausible. If Phil's fans are offended at being called dents, then they're dents. That is using DSP logic. If they get offended by being called dents, then that means that they're acknowledging that they're dense. I'm just using Phil's own logic against them, so if they're upset, then they blame Phil, because I borrowed his fucking logic. This is... Let me rewind just to make sure I don't miss anything. I'll just rewind like fucking 10, 15 seconds or so. And also I'll just fucking break the stream by trying to rewind 15 fucking seconds. Hold on, let me, I can fix this, 2 seconds. Let me fix this shit.
Shut your hole.
Nah, that ain't it.
Oh, go on, then talk back.
That ain't either, hold on.
Oh,
No.
fuck's sake, Jesus. Right.
That might... Nah, what the fuck have I done to this fucking stream? Hold on, why won't you work? Play, you bastard. Hold on. This is so annoying. Just play the fucking thing. Come on. Nope, and it's fucking died. But here we go, we're fucking back again.
What are we going to do? Well, I'm going to tell you how we're going to cover these upcoming live events. But the thing is, this is kind of a take 2 of me trying to live react to these game events. Last year, it did not go very well. All right, I'm just being honest. Last year, you guys outright gave me massive feedback last year. You said, we want you to live react to these events. So
oh, and that's what I was going to fucking say. They wanted him to fucking live react to the fucking events because they actually assumed that Phil Burnell was capable of fucking doing actual good live reacts. Phil talks so much, you know, because he talks so goddamn much, you think Phil will be able to fucking actually do a live react pretty easily. But no, Phil Burnell, even though he talks a whole fucking lot, lacks the ability to think of things intelligent enough to say it on the fly when he sees something immediately. Phil Burnell is, to sum up, incapable of reacting in real time to something he's seen, because he needs time to formulate an opinion and a thought on the thing that he is seeing. That is literally, so this is why Phil Burnell is not cut out for React content, because he is not able to react on the fly to things. And that's why his fucking React showed in crap last year.
Oh, I did. And it didn't go well. Well, I'm trying it again this year. If it doesn't go well this year, I'm going to forewarn everyone. This is probably the last time I'm going to do it, all right? It's like, fool me once, shame on you, right? Fool me twice, shame on me. If I go for a third time, I must be a fucking idiot, right? So let's talk about it, okay? Did you just lick my water? You licked my water. How dare you?
Who fucking cares?
Hold on, was that a thing there? Hold on. This could be something. Judge your cat. Oh, I'm trying to get a good frame. I'm trying to get a good freeze frame here of Jasper. Hold on, give me a second here. That might be as good as I get it. I don't know. It's funny because Morgana actually sent this on Discord earlier on, and I was thinking, when did that happen? But I guess Morgana had a sight to the future, you know what I mean? But yeah, that could be thumbnail worthy. Let me work my magic and see if the thing works okay for getting Jasper and Cat, you know, removed from the back. Ah, fuck that fucking ridiculous overlay is going to make things weird, I think. Give me a wee second here, give me a wee second. Let's see if we can make this work. Let's see if we can make some magic happen. Hey, actually worked brilliantly. There you fucking go. Let me just eat that in the members Discord, and members can have all sorts of ungodly fun with it. There you fucking go. That's a good spot, Morgana, but there you go. Now it's in the members Discord for members to do whatever they want with it. Tacozilla has made a picture of Phil using his ancient PC. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised that Phil would have a monitor that flat. You kind of think Phil sticking to like old traditional fucking computers would have one of those chunky ass fucking monitors, you know what I mean? They could crush a man's skull that fucking fell on you. Those are the fucking days, you know, I would have a fucking monitor like that. Jesus man, I was like, those things were fucking built to fucking last, it felt like. Anyway, let's get on with the bingo. Oops, I pressed the wrong thing, but there you go. Morgana says I'm a time traveler. Also, where did that shut your whole soundbite come from? The shut your whole soundbite came from it was either Still Game or Chewing the Fat. One of the two. But yeah, one of those two had it. Probably Still Game.
How dare you? Who said you could have my seltzer? You at least gotta ask first. See what I mean? All this generation? Instant gratification, you see that?
I'm counting that as clown mode.
Okay, so let's talk, okay? Today, it's going to be a fun stream of Fallout 4, and I think what I want to do today, would you stop being so silly? He wants to sit on me. What he was doing recently, he has a new change of attitude now. Again, he does this from time to time. He changes things he likes to do. Now he wants to constantly be cuddling my wife and I. No matter what. If we're on the couch, he cuddles my wife. If we're in bed, he wants to cuddle me. He wants to be cuddly. He's a cuddly cat now for some reason. Don't ask me why he wants to cuddle constantly. He's trying to cuddle me here during the podcast. That's absolutely...
Well, I mean, they could be trying to get our attention because they don't feel too well. When cats are, from my experience anyway, when cats kind of get really super affectionate that way, they're trying to get our attention because they need help. Or they just want attention in some way, you know what I mean? But yeah, maybe keep a close eye on Jasper to make sure he's okay, Phil. I remember my old cat, you know, like years and years ago, you know what I mean? I still lived at home, my parents not sure, you know what I mean? But we had a family cat, you know what I mean? And towards the end of that cat's life, they got very affectionate, you know? It was very sooky and all that, you know what I mean? It was very sweet. And it was just a case of just wanting to spend as much time with people before it went away. You know what I mean? So when I think of cats being super affectionate that way, my mind kind of jumps to that kind of thing where I just kind of wanting to kind of be as nice and as wholesome as possible before I have to go.
Absolutely silly. I know, it's cute, it's lovey-dovey, I know, you're a kitty and you love it, but, you know, I gotta do my stream, buddy, okay? Okay. Now, today, it's Fallout 4. I think in Fallout 4 today, here's what I want to do. We've been advancing the plot a lot lately, and we're at the point where I think we're going to visit the Institute, and what's going to happen is there's going to be a few Institute missions, and then it's going to become a critical choice, and that's the end of the game's plot, right? There's not much left, so rather than push all that, I do believe that there are a few quests you can do specifically for the Railroad, and we just found the Railroad, so maybe we should do some of the quests for the Railroad first to build up affinity with them. Plus, I'm trying to build up affinity with Curie and get her maxed out so she'll have that perk, the healing perk, and I'm trying, you know, I'm going for it, and it's taking forever, and I'm thinking we could do that. Like, let's actually try to build up some of the affinity with Curie by doing the synth missions, okay? That's number one. Number two, there's 1 or 2 other missions remaining from the next gen update of Fallout 4 that we haven't done yet, and I'm thinking we should do some of those as well. I want to kind of get the odds and ends done before we head into what would be considered the end game of the main story. There is some other stuff, like, for example, I don't think, did we do anything with Hancock? I think we did like 1 or 2 missions, but I don't know if there's anything else for him. I don't remember if you have to, like, put him in your party and he talks to you and gives you a mission or something. I can't remember how it works, but basically, today I want to do some side stuff in Fallout 4 because I don't want to necessarily rush towards the end of the main storyline, okay? Tonight, Street Fighter 6 on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. New updates, as you know, to the game and to my setup. When we played with Lily on Friday, that was the absolute best stream of Street Fighter 6 I've ever done. Number one, visually, it was absolutely gorgeous. There were 0 frame drops. The game ran buttery smooth. It ran so smooth, I turned off motion blur. And the game looked even better without it.
Who fucking
and
cares?
There was no input delay. I was playing better and at a higher level because of the lack of input delay.
You're playing casual mode, you fucking bitch. If you really want us to be impressed with your newfound ability to play fucking Street Fighter 6, do 2 things for us. 1, get your ass back in ranked mode, and 2, win like 75% or 80% of your fucking matches. You do that at master mode, I will then admit I am impressed. Until then, stay in your goddamn lane.
So it was absolutely amazing. The response that I was getting, I was learning. I was legit learning good things with Lily at high level in these master matches. I was like, damn, this is awesome. Okay, tonight I want to do the same thing with Zangief. Now Zangief has been dramatically changed. A lot of his normals have much better priority or advantage, allowing him to have bigger combos, better responses, good mid-screen answers for key characters now. He's basically kind of a beast mid-screen. He keeps everyone away, or he lures them into a big combo. And I want to see what I can do with that tonight. In addition, from what I saw, I was watching Itazan play. Itazan, if you do a perfect parry, you can immediately get a ginormous punish combo that it leads into an option select mix-up that is 100% advantageous to Geef in all situations. And I was watching him do this, I was like, I wonder if I can do this, right? I wonder if there's something I could do that would completely, use this all the time. All I need is a perfect parry. If I get one during a round, I get advantage for like the rest of that round. So I'm going to try this tonight and see how it works out. So if you want to see Geef return in a big way, hopefully using all this new tech and everything, and no input delay, come to the stream tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. That should be awesome. Okay, now, tomorrow, originally it was supposed to be multiverses, but I think when I'm listening to you guys now, I think we're not going to do it anymore, at least for now. Maybe we will come back to multiverses later when ranked releases, but for now, it just seems that people are just not digging it, and I'm not going to keep doing it as a daytime stream if people are not enjoying it, okay? So, excuse me. So, tomorrow...
I'm counting that as free bucks. I don't fucking care. That was hefty. Bear in mind, that was 1.5 speed. I want to see what that shit was like in normal speed.
Okay, so... excuse me.
Jesus Christ. I'm not going to keep playing it, fuck that shit, but god damn. Right, 1.5, here we go.
So, tomorrow we're going to start a new game. Alright? Based on your feedback. And the question is, what is the new game going to be? We talked about 2 games yesterday that both piqued my interest. One is an indie survival horror throwback game called Crow Country, which apparently kind of plays like classic PS1 survival horror. It came out a month ago, so it's new. And by the way, apparently incredibly highly rated. People are saying that they're really enjoying this game. So that's right up my alley, survival horror. I mean, come on, right? And classic throwback game. I mean, this is really cool. I'm very strongly considering playing that. That's number 1. The other thing will be the System Shock remake. That also just released on consoles. It was been out on PC for a year, but now it just hit consoles. System Shock is the game from the 90s that a lot of people say was the spiritual predecessor to BioShock. Like, BioShock was inspired by System Shock to become what it was. I've never played System Shock. I don't really know much about it. Everyone says it's great.
Like, yeah, I was going to just fucking ignore that, but I cannot ignore him saying spiritual predecessor. Spot on. You know, what? So he can say predecessor correctly, but he can't say successor. Oh my god. I want to hear that one more time.
That also just released on consoles. It was been out on PC for a year, but now it just hit consoles. System Shock is the game from the 90s that a lot of people say was the spiritual predecessor to BioShock. Like, BioShock was inspired by System Shock to become what it was.
Do you think he says successor because predecessor is said how it is? Like, do you think Phil's brain works that way, where he believes successor should be said as successor instead of successor, because predecessor his predecessor. If that makes sense.
What? I've never played System Shock. I don't really know much about it. Everyone says it's great, so it's a classic that apparently I missed out on. And obviously I would want to play it, okay? Jasper. Jasper, kitty. Jasper,
Shut up,
stop
bitch!
my wires. Oh, hold on, everybody.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! Jasper Kitty, do not attack wires in this office. You know better. Jasper Cat, stop it right now.
And he stood up.
Stop attacking the wires. I mean it. Hey,
Burger.
behave for good.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
First bingo of the game because this fucking idiot fucking stood up.
Goodness sake.
Does he have a spray bottle on his fucking hand while he stood up there? Hold on. So much for letting the bad man cook. Hold on.
Jasper Cat, stop it right.
Yeah, he had a spray bottle in his hand. Clutched in his fucking greasy little mitts there. Look at that shit. Fucking eyes, Phil's looking glow red. Real shit.
Right now. Stop it. Stop attacking the wires. I mean
I love how he has to fucking fix the wedgie in his fucking pajama bottoms here. These are definitely fucking pajama pants he's wearing. Shame I had to throw the Zelda jammies out into the fucking bin.
Hey, be a good kitty and behave for goodness sake.
It feels so weird to see somebody wear like a fucking dress shirt, but not fucking try and make an effort down below. It feels like somebody's trying to fucking pretend to the boss that they got changed for work when they're working from home. Or being on some sort of Zoom call or some pish, because you can only see the top half of their fucking body. It's such a weird thing to fucking do. And the thing is, though, Phil stands up usually anyway during the stream, so we can all see, usually at some point, what he's wearing, like, as well. It's I don't know. Yeah, Phil, you really fucking showed the LTG by fucking changing your top half of your attire. You really showed him by wearing jammy bottoms all the fucking time. Dumbass.
Okay, so either game, Pro Country or System Shock Remake, I'm okay with starting tomorrow, all right? The way I see it, what we're going to do is we're going to balance day streams between Fallout 4 and whatever the new game is. Night streams will be Street Fighter 6, and it will be PC stuff. So maybe one night we'll do Hades 2, maybe one night we'll do Stardew Valley, maybe we'll throw a Noita stream in there for variety. And this will be what I do for the next couple of weeks until we get to new releases, like that game, Still Lies the Deep, which is a horror game, I think that's what it's called, and also, of course, the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, okay? That's my plans for the next couple of weeks. Fair enough? Now, the problem is the monkey wrench coming up is that we have these 2 special live events coming up the next week, so already 2 daytime streams are going to be honked out, and we're not going to be able to do them, okay? So, yeah, I'm thinking, here's what's going to happen. Let's do the schedule. So tomorrow, either Crow Country or System Shock Remake. Let's decide. Let's figure out what we want to do. All right, by the end of today. Let's talk. Let's discuss. We'll do it in a minute. I'll get your feedback, okay? Tomorrow night, I'm still doing Hades 2. I'm not going to not play Hades 2 again this week. I want to play it another time, all right, and see how it does. If Hades 2 continues to not do well, then we're going to switch it up and do other games on late night streams from the PC. Like I said, maybe Stardew Valley and maybe Noita, okay? But let's see. I want to do one more stream at least of Hades 2 and see how it does tomorrow night, okay? Excuse me. Okay, Wednesday. More Fallout 4 and more Street Fighter 6, and there's a strong possibility that my next session with Brian, that's top tier rated over on Twitch, maybe Wednesday, I haven't 100% heard or confirmed, and I'm actually going to hit him up now.
Of course, the only time Phil talks to Brian is to see if he can make content. It's like he never learned a goddamn thing from his previous fucking relationships with other people.
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
Who fucking cares?
Hold on, I'm sending him a message right now, literally.
I'm just so tempted to fucking call it. He's derailed his entire fucking podcast to send Brian a fucking message. I'm just so fucking tempted just to fucking claim victory. I really am. I'll tell you what, Lelouch, if that's true, if Brian backs out, Phil's gonna be fucking pissed. He bought a brand new microphone just for him, just so he could talk to him. Oh, that'd be fucking glorious salt from Phil if that was true.
Okay, so we'll see. I'll try to hear back. If he wants to do it again, that's awesome. It would be really cool to do a co-op with Brian in Street Fighter 6 with voice chat. I think that would be amazing, right? So I just sent him the message. We'll see, if he responds as he wants to do it. He was interested in it, but now I'm waiting, to see, because lock it in. And, everyone's busy with life and everything, so no pressure there. But if he wants to do it, great. If not, we'll try.
He's busy with life. He's busy ignoring your ass, Phil. He don't care. Why the... Jesus Christ, my live chat thing's fucking broke. There's no... my message is stuck on the screen by Lelouch because it doesn't want... Hold on, can I refresh this? Can I refresh this in any fucking way, or is it just fucking broken? Give me a second, guys, 2 seconds. If I go like that, and then fucking do that shit, and then try and... Is it gonna work now? Is it all fine? Is it all good? Let's test it. There we go. I don't know why. It broke before. It fucking wouldn't let me do anything. Wouldn't let me clear it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Lelouch took over the screen. Don't worry. Oh, fuck, I pressed your name again. You're gonna get taken over again. Never mind. I fixed it. It's all good. As Phil fucking... hold on. I want to see Phil's copium again for not hearing from Brian.
If he wants to do it again, that's awesome. It would be really cool to do a co-op with Brian in Street Fighter 6 with voice chat. I think that would be amazing, right? So I just sent him the message. We'll see, if he responds as he wants to do it. He was interested in it, but now I'm waiting, to see, because lock it in. And, everyone's busy with life and everything, so no pressure there. But if he wants to do it, great. If not, we'll try to do it at a future day. I mean, I bought the mic. My intention is to use it, right? So it's not co-op with Brian on Wednesday. Then likely it's going to be Blanca, who now, I'm using all my characters in a row, right? Starting with Honda, Sim, and Lily. Tonight is Geef, and then of course I want to do Blanca. Then I'm probably going to go back to Akuma and see if I can practice with Akuma and get him to master. Because I was so close to getting him to master, but then I couldn't do anything because my responses were so slow because my setup sucked. But now it's much better, right? Cool. So that's the week. Today, Fallout 4, Street Fighter 6, Zangief. Tomorrow, a new game which we'll decide today, and Hades 2. Wednesday, Fallout 4 and Street Fighter 6, maybe co-op with Brian, or not co-op, but a lobby with Brian. If not, then just probably Blanca. So I'm off from streaming on Thursday. Friday, special first stream. Very abridged podcast, meaning I'm going to try to do a 30-minute podcast, which is going to be tough on a Friday, because I got to do Phil's day off.
Oh, hello. He's doing a short podcast on Friday. I guess on Friday we're going to have a shorter bingo then. I might just do like a 3x3 card or something, I don't know. I'll need to think of what to do. I mean, I still want to do bingo. But if his podcast is going to be shorter, we need a smaller bingo card, that's for damn sure. Also, Phil, what happened to Cope the Cat? Didn't you promise us Cope the Cat one time in the near future?
Right? I got to do game news, and I got to do the schedule all in that one abridged podcast. Then we're going to jump on and try to do at least 1 to 2 hours of gameplay. But on 2 p.m. on Friday, my time, is Summer Game Fest. Okay? So what I'm going to do is we're going to cover Summer Game Fest, all right? Sean A., I don't know what the hell you're talking about. If you email me again, I'll check my spam folder today. I have to get to the schedule now, okay? All right, Friday is Summer Game Fest at 2 p.m. Pacific time. So what we'll do is an abridged podcast and a shortened stream of gameplay of Fallout 4. It'll be shortened. It won't be a long. It'll be like 1 to 2 hours. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go over to DSP Reacts. And at 2 p.m. on DSP Reacts, I'm going to live react to Summer Game Fest. I will have it streaming on the channel, and I'll be there commentating over it as it's going down. Okay? That's what you want. People say they want live reacting. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to do the live react.
And there's the fucking foundations laid already for him to blame his audience if no one fucking supports it. This is what you guys wanted. This is what you guys asked for. So basically, if it doesn't get support, then the audience is to fucking blame for asking for it in the first place.
Then immediately following the end of that live react, I'm then going to do my summary video, which I call recap reactions. All right. So essentially, Summer Game Fest will probably be around 2 hours long. It'll end around 4 p.m. I'm going to continue to stream for an extra hour, which yes would be overtime for me, and I'm going to do my recap reactions. Okay. So Friday night fights will be normal. It'll just be a normal, late night Street Fighter stream, normal time. But basically, I'm gonna have like a really big abridged stuff earlier that day, so I can still get.
Wow, well said, Phil. He's basically gonna have a really big abridged stuff. Does that make sense to you guys? Is that perfectly fucking understandable for you guys? He's basically going to have a fucking abridged stuff.
Podcast, and I can still get a little bit of gameplay in, and then the live Summer Game Fest react. Okay, so that is Friday. Saturday, we'll get back to normal. Whatever new game it is that we start tomorrow, we'll play again as the mainstream on Saturday. And then Saturday night will either be Hades 2, Stardew Valley, or Noita. One of those three. We'll talk about it during the week and figure out if we want to keep doing Hades 2, or maybe we want to give it a little bit of a break and try the other games from the mini PC. Okay? So we'll see how that goes. And then Sunday, get this, is the Xbox Games Showcase and Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Showcase. Guess what time it starts on Sunday? 10 a.m. Pacific time. 10 a.m. So yes, for me to do the live react of the Xbox event, I got to change all my streaming schedule around. Here's the deal. I am not going to do a podcast. We're going to go live on DSP Reacts early, probably like 9:30, and we'll hang out for a few minutes, and then we're going to do a live react to the Xbox event and the Black Ops event. So I'm going to live react to both of those events on DSP Reacts, okay? Then, after they end, however long, you figure it'll probably be around 2 hours, right? I'm going to do a live recap reactions again, okay? So, when will that all end? I don't know. It depends on how much Xbox has to present. If they have a ton to present, it could take 2-3 hours. If they don't have a lot to present, it could take 90 minutes, right? So we don't know. After that is done, dependent on the time remaining, is going to determine what we do. You see, if there's, let's say, for example, the event is 2 hours, so it goes till 1 p.m. Then there's a Black Ops event that's 30 minutes, so it goes to 1:30. All right, so now I'm gonna take a quick break, do my recap reactions, which is gonna take at least an hour. I won't be done till 3. If there's only an hour left, what are we gonna do in an hour? We can hang out. We can do a little bit of Street Fighter. You know, we'll just do something quick. Now, what if it's really short? What if the Xbox event is only like an hour and Black Ops is only a half an hour and this whole thing's done by like 11:30? Well, then by
Street Fighter.
12, I'll do my recap reactions. If we're done by like 1, then shit, we have a whole afternoon to do whatever. Maybe I'll do a session of Fallout or something, right? The thing is, we don't know what it's going to be because we don't know how long their event is going to be, right? So we can't actually 100% concretely plan Sunday yet. Okay? So we'll see. But Sunday should be fun, just starting way, way earlier than usual. May need some extra caffeine, you know, because I'm starting so early, I may need extra coffee in the middle there or something. We'll see. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing that. Then Sunday night will be normal. So Sunday night will be a retro react stream on DSP Throwback. Now here's the cool thing. We decided last night when I was doing this retro react on DSP Throwback of Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Olympics. We loved doing this playthrough. It's been 2 weeks we did it straight and it's super fun. Last night we ended with a super epic volleyball game between myself and Joe. As we were doing this retro react, we're loving it, right? But here's the thing. We've done it for 2 weeks in a row. We're thinking, you know, the real Olympics are this year. Did you know that? The real Olympics in Paris, France take place at the end of July. And we're thinking, you know what we should do? We did the first half of Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. Let's put it on hold. Let's bring it back in late July to coincide with the real Olympics. So that way we'll be watching and having fun with Olympic stuff while the Olympics are actually going down. Okay? So we're going to do that. But in the meantime, I put up a new poll over on DSP Throwback on the community tab to determine what will be the next playthrough that we're going to do a retro react to next weekend. Okay? So here are the options, folks. And by the way, you may notice a little bit of a pattern among these options. Allow me to read them out to you. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Rise of Nightmares, Rayman Origins, and Donkey Kong Country Returns. If you're not aware, all of those games are
Nintendo
co-op playthroughs because the
Oh, okay. I thought you just listened to all these fucking Nintendo games. My bad.
last time we did a co-op playthrough here, you know, the Mario and Sonic.
Oh, so he's really... So basically, hold on. He thinks the new magic formula is people wanting to fucking see him do stuff with other people. The throwback channel. Like, he believes I'm going to maximize my money by having other people other than me be a part of the content so I can make money better that way. Like, people are so fucking desperate to see Phil Burnell interact with other people because it's so fucking rare that it happened. So yeah, isn't it nice for Phil Burnell to further exploit his old fucking friends from Monitor again? Isn't that just so wholesome, everyone?
Did really good. People are absolutely loving that. And I'm like, you know, the co-op stuff that I did back in the day was a huge part of my content. Once a week, I took an entire day to do co-op for many, many years. So it's cool to go back and relive those experiences. And a lot of these I've never gone back and watched myself, but people have said over the years, dude, these are like epic playthroughs that you did back in the day. We want those for the retro react. So right now people are voting. 199 people have voted in the last 14 hours. We got the whole week. Please continue to vote. Whatever wins this vote will determine what we do on Sunday.
That sounds like a bunch of bots to me, Phil. You better fucking reset the poll. Yeah, I don't think you have that many people in the fucking throwback channel, so yeah, you better fucking reset that sumbitch.
Night of next week. Right now, FYI, Rise of Nightmares is in the lead. You might say, what is Rise of Nightmares? Rise of Nightmares was one of the Kinect exclusive games on the Xbox One, okay? Early on, if you remember when the Xbox One originally launched, you had to get it with the Nintendo, wow. You had to get it with the Kinect camera.
Oh, hello. Without you saying, man, those editors are working double overtime. Oh, you don't even fucking realise. You want to know one of the perks that members seem to fucking, sorry, editors seem to get? I was very surprised to see this earlier on the good old Twitter. Let me just fucking clear this message before it fucking freezes. So, yeah. Where was it? Where was it? Hold on. Agent Proper put up earlier on. Oh, I saw me find this bugger. Yeah, there you go. And this caught me off guard. This shit here. OP Boone left a comment on like one of fucking Phil's videos or whatever. I've noticed a strange phenomenon on the React show lately, where videos that aren't in the submission threads end up in the playlist. Like today, there was that Steadfast Stanley animation at the end of the Ultra submissions, and the Fallout New Vegas and Nutshell mod compilation at the end of submission level playlist. I hope an editor with access to the channel isn't trying to sneak in videos under your nose or anything. Might be worth looking into to keep things fair for the members over there. Phil responded, "It's all good. It's an arrangement I have with one of my editors, and I enjoy the videos they submit." You know, people think, oh, okay. Phil Burnell might be paying his editors by having like a free submission to include in his members' React stuff. This might be how Phil Burnell is paying his editors, by giving them the ability to insert their own thing for Phil to react to. for him to make money from. I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. He's got an arrangement with one of his editors, and it looks like this is how they're fucking getting paid. By being able to give Phil content to react to for his React stuff. I think, what the hell? Like, what I can't believe I fucking saw this shit. Oh, it's glorious. It's fucking glorious. Fuck me, man. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, let's get on with the bingo. We're fucking miles behind. Let's let him cook.
Which went on top of your TV and tracked your motions. It was atrociously bad. It wasn't good. It did not track well, especially in smaller rooms. You had to have like a ginormous room for this thing to work properly. So everyone hated the goddamn thing, and within a year or two, they completely got rid of it. No one ever had to buy it ever again, and no one did. They basically just discontinued the goddamn thing, and people just bought the Xbox One by itself, okay? But one of the original games they designed for this thing that was supposed to be like a flagship title to get you to play on Kinect was called Rise of Nightmares, a horror game with motion controls. I just want you to think about that. A horror game where one wrong move you die, but you have to use the Kinect motion controls. Can you imagine how it functioned? Well, what you're picturing in your head right now, what you're thinking, oh wow, it's probably a train wreck. That's exactly what it was, and it ended up being one of the most hilarious playthroughs that John and I ever did because it just doesn't work right. Okay. So, and by the way, something really cool, we did picture in picture. We had one camera at the TV and one camera pointed at us, so you could see the picture in picture, stuff going on, and you could see the game and us trying to use the Kinect at the same time. It was really cool for the time. Okay. So, I'm actually gonna find it right now. There it is. Wow. 2011, September 2011 is when we played the game. We played the entire game in one sitting and then reviewed it in the same day. 28 parts. So if you do the math, it's about 6 hours, roughly 5 to 6 hours to beat this goddamn game. Yeah. And I think this is going to be a hilarious playthrough. You guys are really going to enjoy it for what it is, I mean, back then it got insane views, of course. Each part here, no exaggeration, each part of the playthrough has between 10 to 20,000 views. Part 1 has 80,000 views. Insane, right? I mean, that's how popular our stuff was back then. So if that ends up winning the poll,
and just to think that Phil didn't pay Rambo anything apart fuel money. Like, how much was it that Rambo was getting given by Phil Burnell back in those days? It was basically a flat fee of $100 for fuel money, essentially. And that was it. Flat fee, $100. Rambo had to fucking spend 3 hours traveling to Phil. Basically, Rambo had to take a day off work because John Rambo back in those days was I think he worked in like I can't mind you. I mean, basically he was his own boss essentially, I think. But basically, any day he wasn't working, he wasn't making money because he needs to, like, he had to take a day off from doing his job to make content with Phil. So he literally had to fucking ask Phil, hey, throw us some fucking money so I can make it sustainable for me. And Phil was going to give him more, remember? Phil admitted that he was going to give Rambo more money. But then Rambo threw out a figure that was lower than what Phil was thinking, and Phil said, deal. Because Phil wasn't thinking, I want to make sure my friend's okay and covered, not shit. I'm not. And so Phil's first thought wasn't, I want to make sure my friend has enough fucking money to make it sustainable. His first thought was, great, I can save money by exploiting my fucking best friend because he wants less money than what I thought he was going to ask for.
I don't mind at all. I think that's going to be absolutely a hilarious thing to react to, and we could continue. We could do that, for several weeks if we like it or not. We'll see. So anyway, great stuff. Please vote on that poll. All right, now
I'm counting that as a fucking stash scratch, man. He's fucking basically scratching the whole goddamn nose.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning. It's on Sunday. I'm doing the live react to the Xbox event. Okay. That means on Monday, I have to do my react show, DSP versus the Internet. So for those of you who like the clip show, yes, alert, it will not be on Sunday like usual. Since I'm doing the live react, that means it has to be bumped to Monday. So Monday's daytime stream will be DSP versus the Internet, and then Monday night, may or may not play Street Fighter, and then during the week, we're going to balance. It's going to be a balance between Fallout and whatever this new game is I'm playing, and the night streams will be a balance between Street Fighter and PC gaming. Okay? And that's the week. So it's a crazy week. There's way less daytime streams. Essentially, if you think about it, the only real normal daytime streams are Saturday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Because you got Friday, you got Summer Game Fest. Sunday, you got the Xbox and Call of Duty event. And then Monday, you've got the react show. So we're going to have way less daytime streams, okay? After that, we're going to get back to normality again, okay? Hey, guys, in chat, could you please stop? And you know what I'm talking about? Could you just please stop right now before I just moderate all of you? Because
I'm very curious to see what this is about. Oh, hold on. We need to see what this is about. We're behind live Phil Burnell by about 32, 33 minutes. Let's go to Raw Phil. Let's go to Raw Phil and see what's been said.
Oops, what happened to the
Shut up, you dick. Let's rewind by 33 minutes or so and see what's been said in this fucking chat, which got him so irked and riled up. I hope the polls aren't skewed by trolls.
Okay? And that's the week. Real normal. Friday,
Blah,
you've
blah,
got
blah, blah.
normality. Stop.
Now here we go. So he says here.
After that,
What's
we're going to
been
get back
said?
to...
A lot of people are snakes in the grass too, though. One needs to be careful. Your email probably hit the spam filter, nothing I can do. Hope the poll is fair. Free Sean, schedule sounds great. What a wild schedule, Philip. So what's his chat saying? We support each other in this community. And fucking Nightbot spamming as well. Is there anything else that came afterwards, maybe? Free Sean, schedule sounds good. What a wild schedule, Philip. Wrong, Drew. Sorry guys, I won't be here next few days. So not a whole lot's been said in this fucking chat, basically, which would cause Phil to lash out like that, unless he saw Free Sean and thought, what the fuck's going on? I had no idea. To me, this little outburst doesn't make much sense, Phil, because not like your fucking chat was derailing things or anything.
Talking about? Could you just please stop right now before I just moderate all of you? Because I'm seriously talking here. I'm trying to focus on the schedule. I'm trying to make sure I cover everything correctly. And I keep looking at chat and I see people arguing, being dramatic, being stupid. Everyone just stop. Just behave, okay? Really, I'm not your dad. I'm not here to scold you. I shouldn't have to. You should be paying attention to the fucking show you're sitting on and not trying to completely derail chat with nonsense that, by the way, I'm not talking about and don't give a shit about, okay?
Somebody doesn't seem to care about it. You seem to be very angry about it. Guys, we have 100 likes on the stream. Thank you very much for liking the stream, as well as getting a free space or bingo card. We've also unlocked the bubbles animation for you guys to enjoy to celebrate the 100 likes. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Fuck him up. Good cat.
All right. So there you go. That's the schedule.
The fuck was that? Was that a burp?
About and don't give a shit about, okay? All right. So there you go. That's the schedule for the week.
I don't even know what to fucking call that. Was he just exhaling out of anger or some pish? It didn't seem like a burp. It just seemed like him breathing out in weird fury.
Shit about, okay? All right. So there you go. That's the schedule for the week. In a nutshell, let's do it real fast. Today, Fallout Street Fighter. Tomorrow, new game and Hades 2. Wednesday, Fallout Street Fighter, maybe next lobby with Brian. Off Thursday. Friday, a bridge podcast, shortened gameplay of Fallout 4, Summer Game Fest live react on DSP Reacts, and then my recap reactions on DSP Reacts. Friday night fight Street Fighter. Saturday, new game from tomorrow, and PC game at night, don't know which one yet. Sunday, early live react to the Xbox event and Call of Duty. Recap reactions after. Maybe more content on that stream, depends on how long it takes to get through that. Sunday night, retro react of a new game. You vote right now in the community tab of DSP Throwback for that game. Right now, Rise of Nightmares is in the lead. Monday, DSP versus the Internet React Show on the day stream on DSP Reacts. Night stream will likely be Street Fighter. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, balance between Fallout 4 and whatever the new game is, and of course, Street Fighter 6 and PC gaming. That's the week, okay? Very confusing, I know. Very confusing. Too much going on at once. But once next week is done, we get back to normalcy, it'll be far less confusing. Okay? Cool. All right, so now, I have one new story to cover today, and I don't think that it's a very good one. In fact, it's kind of disappointing. So let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. If you remember a few weeks ago, maybe a few months ago, it's hard to remember, honestly.
Phil said, in fact, that's another bingo.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning. We had a discussion about PlayStation VR 2. We had discussed how, sadly, PSVR 2 was massively underperforming, okay? If you weren't aware, PSVR 2 has stopped production entirely. Sony decided to not make any more units. Why? Because no one was buying the units. They are literally sitting around in warehouses unpurchased, and because of that, inventory is building up, and no one wants this thing. So Sony stopped making them because there's no sales, all right? Well, there was also an announcement that PlayStation VR 2 was going to work with PC. Okay, now when that was announced, everyone was like, wait a minute, what? A console VR unit is actually going to work with PC as well? If that's the case, that might be your smart buy. Reason being, if you buy PSVR 2, you can play all the PlayStation exclusive VR games if you have a PS5, but then you can plug it into your PC and you can also play PC exclusive VR games. You're basically getting the best of both worlds. It's the first ever crossover VR device. There's no losers here, only winners, right? And we were excited to hear about how this was going to work. Well, the information came out today and it's not pretty. You ready for this? So once again, Sony sounds like they're about to blast themselves right in the foot. Number one, in order to get your PSVR 2 to work with your PC, you have to purchase a separate proprietary adapter so that it plugs into your PC, and it costs $60. That's only the first thing, okay? But immediately people are hearing that like, what? So wait a minute, let me get this straight. You want me to buy this incredibly overexpensive VR device, then you want me to buy a special fucking adapter to get it to work with my PC, when all other VR devices will just work with my PC without that adapter, right? That's number one. Exactly. But wait, there's more. Listen to this. Oh my God. Here's their blog post from this morning. Ready for this one? The PSVR 2 was designed from the ground up specifically for the PS5. So you'll notice that some key features like HDR, headset feedback, eye tracking, adaptive triggers, haptic feedback, and other things will not be available when you use it on PC. However, other high-fidelity sensory immersion features, like 4K visuals and the bigger field of view and finger touch detection and the see-through view will work. So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So PSVR 2 will work on PC if you buy a $60 adapter for it, but you get half the features. Now, admittedly, Ace Fondue just made a point in chat, and I'm going to listen to all opinions on this. He says, yeah, but none of those features are on PC VR anyway. Like, no games that are on PC for VR would have supported those features, so it's just not a big deal. Ignorant people are freaking out for no reason. Fair enough.
I mean, like Phil? Like Phil was freaking out?
That's a very valid point, and we should say that. However, when you're buying the expensive unit, the whole point is to use it for its features, is it not?
Which is why I can just use it for the PlayStation stuff. Because all that shit's available in the PlayStation stuff.
Right? That's like saying, well, you know, I bought the car with all the fancy bells and whistles, but the fancy bells and whistles only work half the time. Right? Oh, I'm driving on a road that I don't need any of those fancy bells and whistles, so therefore none of them work. Right? I think that's kind of silly. Sorry, but if you're going to buy the more expensive headset, because it is, the PSVR 2 is the more expensive headset. You can get cheaper VR headsets for PC right now that work fine, right? So, you know, for me, if you're going to spend that giant amount of money, I don't know. Here's the thing. If I were to buy a VR headset right now, if I were deciding what VR headset would I buy, here's what I would look at. What games do I want to play? Are there games specific to PC that I want to play? Are there games on PS5 that I want to play? Or are there both? If the answer is just PC, I wouldn't buy PSVR 2. What's the point? Just get one of these cheaper VR headsets for PC. If the answer is just PS5, then I would get the PSVR 2. The thing is, how many people, right, are only going to play VR games on PS5? If you think about, like, what VR games on PS5? That's a good question. Because sadly, there just isn't a wide library, correct? There's not a wide library of PS5 VR games. There are some, but most people don't even know what they are. And that's a very valid point, is there just aren't any killer apps. The game that they wanted to be the killer app for PSVR 2, all right, was Horizon. But guess what? Horizon Forbidden West didn't even do well. So then when the Horizon game came out for PSVR 2, no one really cared. So basically that's what's happened with PSVR 2, is the flagship title they thought was going to get off the ground didn't do well, and now they really don't have anything else going on for it, right? Tell me one game that's a must-play on PSVR 2 right now. Just name drop it in the chat. I dare someone to tell me a must-play PSVR 2 game right now.
I've heard Hitman's kind of fun on fucking VR. Payday with friends in VR is going to be pretty fun. So like Payday 2.
Right now. Now. Resident Evil 4 Remake, is that true? Is Resident Evil 4 Remake really good on the PSVR 2? Everyone just basically Resident Evil 4. Oh, is Gran Turismo 7 on it too? Oh, that I can see. If you're someone who's a car aficionado, right, and you want to do like the ultimate driving sim, if you could do that in VR, all right, fair enough. I would say that's a valid, but that's the thing is that's a small genre. That's not, oh my god, everyone needs it. That's if you're a car person, you like the racing stuff, good, right?
Hey man, anytime I hear fucking Gran Turismo, I have nothing but fucking happy memories. When I got my fucking PlayStation 2, it came with Gran Turismo 3, I think I want to say. Was it Gran Turismo 3 that launched with the PlayStation 2, essentially? That shit was fucking great. The feeder fucking soundtrack as well, and fucking the graphics looking amazing and all that shit. Jesus man, that was some, we were dining well on fucking great video games back in those days.
So alright, so there's two, I guess I would say. Outside of that, so I get it. So if you want the best of all worlds, get the PSVR 2, get your $60 adapter, and get half features on your PC, right? But I don't know. I'm not really sold on that whole deal, right? It sounds to me like basically it's kind of a half-baked thing. Like they realize the PSVR is not selling at all, no one wants it, so they're trying to say, oh, well, still buy it, you can use it on your PC. Yeah, but I could just use another one on my PC right now that's cheaper, so why would I need yours? By the way, there is another piece of news from earlier in the week that I forgot to cover. I'll discuss it briefly. So we've talked over the years about how Twitch TV essentially is pretty unprofessional. And one of the things that I always called them out for is that, if you're not aware, guys, they really don't have a lot of proper staffing when it comes to key important things. Like you would think, oh, when it comes to like moderation of their site on people who are streaming there, they'd have like highly trained professional staff. Wrong, it's a bunch of volunteers. Which is how things get misidentified all the time. They make a mistake, and then they have to repair their mistake. That's what happened with me. My trolls mass reported me saying that I had said a racist word. I never said the racist word, but the moronic volunteer staff just believed them and suspended my account Then within 2 hours, an actual intelligent human reviewed the information and said he never said that, and then they restored my account. But because Twitch is run by a bunch of dumb volunteers, that's how the site performs. It's a piece of shit. And it always has been, but it just gets worse and worse over the years. So to continue on with my line of, reasoning here, Twitch has decided to ditch their safety advisory council. Boy, I said that completely wrong. Their safety advisory council. So this was a council of people who they apparently had hired and were paying to look at things on the site and say, is this safe for viewers? Is this safe for our audiences? Is this the kind of content that our business wants or not? Well, let's be honest. The entire site is now rife with fucking girls taking their clothes off, kissing up to the viewers so men will throw the money, sexualized content, immature content, stuff that shouldn't really be on a professional site. It's essentially a softcore porn site, right? Like half of Twitch has become a softcore porn site, and we all know this. Now, some people just accept it and continue to use it. Others said, fuck this, and left, and I left. I'm like, fuck this, and I want to be part of this shithole. So, you
didn't fucking leave because it was becoming a softcore porn site. You fucking left because it was fucking, you're getting struck down for your racist, vulgar language and using hateful slurs. And you fucking shot yourself thinking, I might get shut down very easily in future. I better run to fucking YouTube because I'm no longer partnered by Twitch. Don't pretend to be Mr. fucking moral high ground when you fucking left because you got fucking departnered on Twitch and you fucking couldn't handle it. Also, your fucking bar at the top of the screen is still not centered right. We can see the goddamn top right and all that empty space up there. You dumb bastard. It is misaligned, much like your fucking hairline.
That's what's going on over there. And this was when the council existed. They have decided to get rid of that council, and now it's just going to be vetted ambassadors. Okay? What exactly does that mean? That means fucking volunteers. The same system that they use now for moderation that doesn't work. That at a moment's notice, if someone reports you for something that literally didn't happen on your stream, they will punish you anyway. They're now going to do this for everything on the site, including what they deem safe. Does that sound like somewhere you want to work? That at any moment, a bunch of fucking people who aren't even employees, who aren't responsible, could just flag your stream saying that it's something wrong, and then they take you down. And then they have to fix it after the fact. So now it's not only just, oh, you violated the terms of service, but it could be, oh, we feel like the stuff that you're doing is unsafe for viewing audience. Now, but it's okay to have all the sexualized content, right? But God forbid that you're on Twitch and maybe you say something political they don't like, they may come after you. Or you just have an opinion about vaccinations that they don't like. They may come after you, right? So, wow, that's really where I want to work, where there's no professionalism at all. It's just a bunch of fucking kid streamers who are now volunteers, approved ambassadors of safety on the site. That sounds great, doesn't it? Listen, I have no fucking clue why people would still stream on Twitch TV. I don't understand it. Oh, discoverability. Who cares? The site's dog shit. Wow, you discovered me in a pile of dog shit. But maybe you shouldn't be discovered at all if it's in a pile of dog shit. I hate to say it, if you get a following, if you can get established somewhere else, you should. Twitch should be the last fucking place that you should be wanting to stream. They have literally cut corners at every single moment to save money, less professionalism, less formality, and they keep making worse and worse and worse. The site is going down this fucking toilet spin, and I don't know why anyone would ever want to go there ever again. That's why, I've been gone for 3 years. Does it look like I'm dying and this is the end of my existence on the internet because I don't stream on Twitch? No, and I'm a small-time guy. If you have a following, you can stream anywhere you fucking want. YouTube, Kick, Rumble, you can go anywhere. They'll all accept you, and you're going to get a better experience. You know what I'm saying? So, get the hell out of Twitch if you can. I look at people, I don't know why. I don't know why they say, maybe it's just because you're comfortable there and you have your audience there. And listen, I can understand that because I was on Twitch and had that consistent audience from late 2016 all the way through, spring 2021. So you're talking 4+ years, and I had tons of, paying subscribers, followers, and my streams did actually hit their algorithm and would show up as trending when I was playing a new game. So I would get that viewership, extra viewership whenever a new release came out, right? I got all that. But at what cost, right? See, at what cost? A site that literally promotes basically porn, right? And is basically taking advantage of, really gullible, stupid, or I hate to say it, young people who probably shouldn't even be watching that kind of content, right? And they're benefiting from it. They're making tons of money on that, so that's why they're allowing it. They need it to exist. They tried the whole just push gamers stuff and apparently didn't do well for them. So hey, sex sells, man. Just fucking keep pushing that shit, right? It makes a lot of sense. So, do you want to be part of that? Do you want to be part of a site that at any moment they decide they have a book up their ass about you and then they just unprofessionally kick you out of this program, throw you off the site, suspend your fucking business? What the fuck? That's not a way to make a living. It's not. So I say, fuck them, man. Seriously, get them the fuck out of there. Don't go over there. Don't watch that shit. I'm sorry, I can't. Now listen. There's obviously tons of people on Twitch who are probably good people. I wish that they would find a way to wise up and go somewhere else too, but there's not much I can really do, right? All I can tell you is I don't support them over there at all. I would never go back unless I absolutely had to, and even then it would be a temporary thing. I wouldn't go back full-time ever to Twitch. It would have to be, just temporary until I can find somewhere else to go. Just to give you an example, right now if I were to stream on Twitch, just listen to this. I would have to dramatically lower my bit rate. So all my videos and streams would look awful. I would have to lower my audio bit rate, so my audio would sound worse again, okay? So you'd have lower resolution, lower frame rate, pixelization, bad audio. That's just the start. That's just the first step. just to even start a broadcast on Twitch. It's fucking 2024, and their bitrate that they recommend you stream at can't even do 720p 60 frames per second well. Wow, they really care about the quality of their stuff over there, don't they? No.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
They don't. They care about morons throwing money. It's like, seriously, Twitch is like, you walk into a strip club and you're throwing dollars at the stripper on the stripper pole. That's what Twitch is. That's all they care about. They don't care if it's quality. They don't care if it's sleaze. Just fucking keep tossing them the money and they're happy. They're happy to have you, right? But you ain't gonna get any quality. Just like you walk into a fucking strip club, you ain't gonna get no quality. You're gonna get dirty, disgusting stuff. That's what you're gonna get on Twitch. They don't care about you. They don't care about the quality of anything on there. They just want the money rolling. So go ahead, go to Twitch and dollar bill all over. Make it rain, right? That's what they want. Anyway, all right, that's it for the news segment. I think we should get to shout-outs for the day, shall we? So we start off with Pausen, who became, re-upped their membership for 28 months this morning. I really,
Hey, Phil said members. Apparently Phil said members earlier on, I missed it. But I was kind of just waiting to get to the fucking contribution segment so I could see it and guarantee it.
Burger.
Fuck it, yeah.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
He said it earlier on, but I missed it because I'm a dumbass.
I really appreciate that, Pausen. Thank you very, very much. Okay. I received a $1.50 tip. From a troll, so just ignore it. I received a $1 tip. You ever notice when these little contributions come in, they're usually for a reason. Yep, it's a troll. They all came in at once earlier. You know, again, when I speak truthfully from the heart, right? When I'm honest with the audience, that's when the trolls get really upset. Because they have to think about themselves. They have a moment of self-awareness and they realize what completely worthless of humans they are and how completely worthless and meaningless their existence is. And when that happens, that self-epiphany, oh, I gotta insult Phil now, right? So they send me $1 with something that I'm not going to read on stream. Because they're morons. Okay. I received a $5 tip.
I will agree with Phil that sending Phil money just to insult him is pretty fucking dumb. I will agree with that.
From Darth Fig. He says, I've been away for a while. Have you heard of a game called Crow Country? Yeah, I think we have. We were talking about it earlier. It's an amazing survival horror game. It plays very much like classic Resident Evil or Silent Hill. It's very puzzle heavy. If you have time, you should check it out. Survival horror games tend to do very good on your streams. My first playthrough was less than 10 hours, and it's $20. Well, what do you guys think?
Who fucking cares?
Here it is. Like, where the hell is it? Here it is. What do you guys think about tomorrow?
By the way, we're very close to a full house. We're basically a Phil saying one thing or doing one thing from a full house.
We have to come to a determination. Should we try Crow Country? What do you guys think? Is that on PS5? I think we said it was on PS5, right? Crow Country? Carlton Jr. says, I think Crow Country would be more financially successful for you, and it is a shorter game, but I'm more interested in System Shock. Again, keep in mind something. Just because we do one doesn't mean we won't do the other. You know? Not at all. Is it about counting crows he plays Mr. Jones? Well, Mr. Jones and me.
That's funny. Shut up, bitch.
No, I think pretty much all the developers end up using copywritten music. That's true. Someone said, I think that when you do your live reacts this weekend, you should do a no-screen react because a lot of these developers use copywritten music. Here's the thing. They all do. The good news is usually they don't do it long enough to get a stream shut down. It takes anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute usually to get a stream shut down. And if it does, it only shuts down for like 2 to 3 minutes and the stream comes right back. That did happen to me last year. And then what ended up happening was an on-demand video. I had to mute that portion and then the on-demand video was viewable for everyone. So if it happens, it happens. It's not a huge deal. Let's keep in mind, I'm going to do my recap reactions after. That essentially is exactly what you're saying, where I'm going to step by step cover each thing that happened and give my opinions on it.
cares?
So, and that will not have any footage. So that'll be fine. I do appreciate your concern though. So, shall we make our determination? Should we try Crow Country tomorrow? I'm down for this. I only heard about this like a week or two ago. Someone told me about it, and I was like, oh, a classic, survival horror game. That's cool for me. That sounds good to me. And I think it would be something neat, different, since it's not super long. We play.
Did he say neat or unique?
Me, that sounds good to me. And I think it would be something neat, different, since it's not super long. We can play it tomorrow. We can play it over the weekend. We can play it one more time, wrap it up within a week. And the thing is, we could eventually also do the System Shock remake if we want. I'm okay with that, whatever. But it sounds like you guys are down to try Crow Country. I'm okay with that. What's the point of running a poll? It's 2 games, of which we might end up playing both anyway. And the moment that I do a poll, the trolls just come in. You'll see the viewership on the stream increase by 300 viewers, and all of a sudden we get 350 votes in a second, right?
There are apparently 444 people watching the stream right now. Phil Burnell literally cannot comprehend that most of his audience watching him right now would vote in a poll in the chat. I guess Phil Burnell is openly aware and admitting that he has U-boats.
You're not down? I'm sorry to hear that. You're not down. There you
Who
go.
fucking cares?
That's the way you do it, right? Perfect.
This is
No, it's not that polls are
basically
unusable. It's that polls can be used for things on the fly during streams that are normal. Right now, you know that you have a bunch of eyes on the stream from these morons, especially because of the drama they've tried to create the last few days. So you know there's a bunch of morons sitting here just waiting to skew any kind of result or whatever. They'll be gone later. It won't be here. Like later on, if you do a poll for a hat or something, they're not going to be around for that. You know?
I love how he assumes he's going to get a fucking hat to be worn today. He automatically assumes that today's going to be a very good day for support. Because he's fucking playing Fallout, so he's fully expecting and anticipating to have a hat poll going. The sheer... The expectations he has, he just assumes he's going to get $100 fucking dollars. Just because he's playing Fallout? Because somebody promised it behind the fucking scenes or something? Like, holy fucking entitlement, Batman. You know what? I'm calling it. He is doing Q&A right now.
Burger.
I'm calling it.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
We have 3 free spaces. Thanks to him burping, snorting, and you guys liking the stream. Fuck it, we're done.
Burger. Burger. Burger.
Full house. Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
Fuck it, we're done. We have our first bingo of the fucking month, hooray. We are getting $25 added to that bingo prize fund. We are up and running, operational and all that jazz. There we fucking go. 25 buckaroos added. Thank fuck for that. Let's go to live DSP and see how shite he's doing. He's not even started yet.
It costs $1,000 to $1,500 for a 2,000 point army. Holy shit. You need to sink over $1,000 to have an army in Warhammer? God damn. Now that's an expensive game.
Oh god. Well, I'm fucking, I'm done with him. 11 buckaroos, he's fucking stalling to try and get more tips before the fucking show begins. I pressed the wrong button. So yeah, let's just fucking hell. We're done. So yeah, we won bingo, and remember, we won bingo. It's no thanks to Spanrag. Just because Spanrag picked the fucking number doesn't mean shit. It's all thanks to me because I won. If I lost, then it's all Spanrag's fault, of course. But there you go. Guys, thank you for joining me with some bingo antics. We got the full house today, which is grand stuff. Let's see if we can do it again tomorrow. I've got to tell you, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do for streams later on in the week, especially Phil's Sunday stream. He's hold on, so he's planning to stream, what, 2 hours early, I think. Which is not bad for me, but at the same time, it's kind of weird. It's going to be weird to stream earlier because Phil's streaming earlier. I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. But on Friday, he's going to have a 30-minute podcast. I don't know. So yeah, Friday's a 30-minute podcast. Sunday's like the earlier thing than usual. I don't even know. Okay. I guess we'll see closer to the time. All I know is that tomorrow's going to be a normal day. Tomorrow, usual time, usual place, we're going to have some bingo. Guys, thank you very much for keeping writing the card. Thank you very much as well for the contributions, all that jazz, all very good stuff. I'm going to end how it always ends, by putting in today's PIG contributions made by supremely talented Pixar animations. But guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday, whatever you end up doing. I'll catch you all later. Until then, goodbye. I might try and find somebody to redirect to. Who's live? Hold on. Before we even like, fuck off, you know, let's see who's live. Because Brandon was streaming earlier on. Is he still live? No, but Mark, well, Brandon is still live. Okay, let's raid Brandon. Okay, let's
Like, you can't really moderate properly.
So he's obviously paused and ranting as well. We have the luxury, we have the freedom of winning bingo, and we got to fucking escape, you know. So, prepare your ass. I've warned him. I fucking warned him. Prepare your ass. We're gonna raid Brandon. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day.
yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.